Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? Welcome back to another installment of the Casually Chelsea show with your host here, Marshall DBX, accompanied by the Bridge Nation, Oliver, and yours truly, Marshall DBX. Big up every single one of you. If you haven't done so already, be sure to smash up that like button. Be sure to also subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We're on our way to 4K, and then we have a big milestone to hit at 5K. So big revealing at 5K. If you guys want to know what that reveal is, help us get to 5K. Help us out tremendously. Panel, how we doing? I know Ahmed is feeling great. He just came back from Paris. So I got along there and linked up with the Strasbourg Ultras to set up another protest for them. We know what it's about, Ahmed. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Doing great. I heard Palmer, had a hat-trick. Low-key, I didn't even want to game properly on Discord when I joined.
Yeah.
So all I saw was that he's got a hat-trick, so credit to him and stuff like that. Good. It didn't seem to me like Wolves was a hard away game, Marshall. So
no, not really. Some people are joking that we should probably consider bringing them into our multi-club model because they just pretty much, gave us their 3 points. They rolled over and just allowed us. Oliver, I mean, a good day of Premier League football today. I'm sure you're feeling as at least for this week, or at least for this weekend, because Premier League football comes back on Tuesday. Probably feeling a feeling of relief that it's not over. But how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's nice that it carries on. Obviously, I don't know if there's anything on tomorrow, but Tuesday there is. We're playing Leeds. I didn't watch a lot today. I saw some highlights here and there. Man City versus Liverpool looked fun. But yeah, just get onwards and upwards onto Leeds, I guess.
Yeah, one game at a time for Chelsea, and one game at a time right now for City and Arsenal. On the title race, still City only 6 points, 2-game swing behind Arsenal. And let me look at the next fixtures. So Tottenham, Newcastle, Chelsea, Leeds. So City play on Wednesday against Fulham. I mean, last time they played Fulham, it was a very close game for City. They nearly capitulated a large lead, but I'm sure City will put it away. And Brentford against Arsenal, you never know. Brentford might give Arsenal a run for their money, but I'm probably gonna, if I was a betting man, I'd probably say Arsenal have that. But yeah, it's some interesting fixtures coming up for those teams. And today's result obviously helps us out a bit. Liverpool now 4 points behind us, I believe, in the table. And we just need to keep winning and keep being consistent, because Aston Villa did draw at the weekend. Or did they lose? I think there was a draw. Yeah, it was a draw at the weekend, so we closed the gap on Villa as well. We're still in fifth, a point behind United, but only 4 points behind Villa. and 7 points behind City in second. So, hey, we just got to keep trucking along, and maybe we'll be able to close that gap a bit, hoping that Villa drop more points. But that's enough of the Premier League table. That's enough of Premier League talk. I think people come here for one thing and one thing only, is for me to waffle for about 3 hours about news that they probably already know, and yeah, have a good time and laugh about it. So we'll start off with, this is actually new, and I normally don't cover this kind of stuff, but it's been a dry news week since the transfer window ended, and we need to talk about some drama. And who better than the one and only Chelsea's number 7, mini Cristiano Ronaldo Jr., because he's not officially Cristiano Ronaldo Jr., but he's Cristiano Ronaldo Jr., this man. Neto Drama. Now, why am I saying Neto Drama? He had a horrible game yesterday. Ahmed, best if you watch the game, if you decide, you know what, nothing to do, let me rewatch the Chelsea game. See if on the internet you can find a version of it where Neto is just cubed out, so you can't see him, or it's just like a black block over him, because the football he played yesterday was disgraceful. And
I've got an alternative, Marshall. Just consume a considerable amount of alcohol before you watch the game, and then you can watch Neto. You actually have a laugh at him.
He might actually end up seeing 3 Netos doing 3 times as bad as he did yesterday. But I'm sure he heard hurls of abuse and boos, because obviously being from Wolves, he celebrated last time that we were there. And being that he's not been playing well, and he's probably been frustrating a lot of Chelsea fans, Pedro Neto decided to take Chelsea off of his Instagram profile. What are we hinting at? But yeah, Neto being a little bit of a drama queen, in my opinion. I'm sure there could be an actual reason as to why he removed it, but usually, like, it's stupid petty shit like this that get the fan base going and riled up. And I mean, Neto, you must know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen this script a million times. This always gets highlighted. This always gets brought up in media. It seems dumb and unnecessary, but I don't know. Maybe he had a reason behind it. I doubt it. But I think he's getting frustrated at his time here at Chelsea. And I think he feels underappreciated, which, to be fair, I mean, I don't think that's even true. I feel like he needs to do better for the price that we got him at. But if he goes in the summer, I mean, by all means, man, the door's out there. Like, it's fine. Like, you were decent for the second half of last season, Club World Cup, maybe the beginning of this season a bit, but you've been far and away from the player that people had hopes for this season, and the leader that people had hopes for. And you just become such a one-dimensional player now, Neto. It's shocking. I recall a few times yesterday where you put yourself in that position to take a goddamn shot. Just go for it. Would you rather Malo Gusto shoot it for you? Because at least Malo Gusto will try. I know you have an accurate shot. Like, I know you can get a shot on target. Take a shot. Also, you decided to head a ball when you could have just, hit it with your foot, volleyed it. But no, you decided to head it, and you made it harder for yourself, and then you miss an open net pretty much. Or 1v1 with the keeper. I don't know. This guy's been shocking, and seeing this, it's like, you know what? If it is what people think it is, and he's already got 1 foot out the door, good riddance. Let's get a decent price for him. Let's maybe negotiate him into a deal for future. We'll talk about it. But yeah, man, I don't know what else to say on this. I don't know if anyone wants to add anything to this or even comment on this. Is it worth your time, guys? Let me know.
I don't know what you want me to say. Like, he's removed everything. I always assumed he was going to leave next season. Can't wait.
We can only hope.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what else people expect from him. Drama queen. Yeah, this is the same guy that scores goal and hits about 7 emotes afterwards. Honestly, and that finger pointing or that isn't that fingers in the ears celebration. That's one of the worst things, because he goes on a barren run and then hits that Oh my
I'm
god.
pretty sure he pulled the Havertz and he shushed Chelsea fans too. Isn't that like on his first season here? He shushed
Yeah,
Chelsea
he
fans?
did. I don't remember the game. But I remember it happened.
It wasn't Wolves, but it was a game. Maybe the Fulham game? Maybe the
I think it was Southampton. Southampton's ringing a bell at Stamford Bridge.
To be fair, he doesn't have a large volume of goals for us to not figure out what game it was. So I could probably look it up after the show and figure it out, and I'll message you.
I know he scored against Southampton when they came to the Bridge, so I think it might have been that. But I mean, look, we talk about. Scott's made the point several times about the worst thing about this guy is being born Portuguese. And I'm going to say it again here. This guy is in camp with Bruno Fernandes. Like, the way he moans at players.
You know what?
The way he's whining at players and like throws his arms up when he misplaces the pass. Like, bro, it's so coded to the Portuguese players.
Bro, I can't even lie. You mentioned Ronaldo. It's also like players like Leao, Scott, that are in that team.
It's not just. I'll be honest. I realized this. I was thinking about this earlier. It's Portuguese players in general. Like, if you think about it, bro, like he's like this. Bruno's the way he is. Dalot's the way he is.
True.
Who else is there? There was another one I was thinking of as well. Felix is that way. I think there was one other I was thinking of as well. Like, they're all like this. Like, they all have this weird ego about them, and I swear it's just because they played with Ronaldo. Like, it's fully just because they played with Ronaldo and he's rubbing off on them. Like, that's what it is. Do you know, fun fact, which I did not realize until today, until I looked it up. You know, he is only has 2 more GNA than Garnacho in all comps this season. He has played 1,100 more minutes.
There's no way, bro.
No, I'm being serious. Garnacho has 7 and 3. Oh, he has the same amount of assists in the league that Garnacho does. Garnacho has 7 and 3 in all comps, and I think he has 8 and 4.
So, Scott, what are you saying? We have hopes for Garnacho?
Nope.
Okay, well.
Nope, I'm saying that this guy's just as shit, and he doesn't have the age excuse. Yeah, the moment Pedro Neto leaves the football club, I will celebrate. Very much so. Yeah, I cannot wait.
I mean, there was a point in his Chelsea career where he was actually great, but it's been so far removed now from now that's just like, yeah. No, it was just like what? It was the tail end of last season, Club World Cup, and then a little bit of the beginning of the season. That's it.
Even the beginning of this season, he wasn't good. He just scored goals. Like this season, he's still been mostly crap. He just mastered it with GNA, which like I've never been a massive fan of those kind of players, but like at least he was doing it. But now he's not even doing that, bro. 12 games without a goal involvement in all comps, 9 in the league. It's disgusting stuff. Like, it's genuinely disgusting stuff. So, and
here's the other thing too. I want to point out, because I remember last season people were saying Jackson's purple patch was over, but I was like, it's not a purple patch. He had a genuinely good season, and he had a little bit of a purple patch in the beginning of the season, but people wanted to lump it all together. This is technically a purple patch. This is a real purple patch. Good end of the season, a little bit of cool tournament, and then somewhat okay beginning of the season. That's it. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. No substance.
I'm gonna keep it real, mate. Can you just go? Please leave.
I agree. I have an idea and I have a proposition. We'll go over it later in the show.
But... Also, Marshall, by the way.
What's up?
Do you know how I know it was a purple patch? Because, bro, do you know what's funny as well? When people say purple patch, like, it must be performances. Because even the GNA wasn't purple patching last season. Like, that run we had to finish the season, he got 3 GNA. Like, when did the run start? Like, the good run start? It was it Tottenham, or would you say from the Southampton game?
For him? Fulham.
No, just for the team. At what point would you say the run we had as a team, like, started last season? You know, that back end run.
After Ipswich.
You're saying after the Ipswich draw. Oh yeah, he got 3 GNA in those 6 games, which took his total to 10 in all in the league.
But by the way, did he start striking in any of those games? Because I know Jackson was hurt, and we used Pedro Neto.
According to Transfer Market, he didn't. Fulham, he didn't start striker. Well, according to Transfer Market, he started striker at one of those games. Actually, no, either striker or number 10, one of those games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just not been good enough.
Wait, what's he on this season? 8 and he's already, bro. This guy stinks. This season, despite not getting a goal involvement in 12 games, he's 2 GNA off matching last season in the league after not getting a goal involvement in 9 games. This guy,
but that's the frustrating thing too, right? Like he was on course to get the most GNA he's gotten in his career. I think last season maybe he did, or this season he was on course to do it. And then,
no, but he's got I don't know what year it was. He's had like 15 to 17 GNA in the league because he got like 14 assists, I think, one season.
So what was the stat?
Oh, that was years ago.
This season,
this season
he got the most goals.
This season is the most goals he's ever got in the Premier League with 5.
Oh, okay, that's. Oh man. It's hindsight is a hell of a drug, people. Hindsight is one hell of a drug. Yeah, I'll be surprised if he matches his output from last season at this rate that he's going at. So,
now he probably will. Like I probably expect, bro. He can't go. We have 13 games left. He can't go. Well, he can, but there's no way he goes 22 games without a goal involvement.
Bro, I feel like the last 3 he's been a negative player.
No, he has, Marshall. But what I'm saying is he's going to scam a goal or an assist in at least 2 games. I'm saying he's at least matching last season.
Maybe if he gets some own goals, bro.
Bro, if he goes, can you imagine if he goes 22 games without goal involvement? Oh, do you know what? As long as we win all those games, I'm praying that happens.
Me too. We'll see. Because, yeah, he's not been good, and him taking that shit off of his description or whatever feels petty to me. It feels unnecessary. I mean, if it's a sign of him to go, then so be it.
I joined this late. Apparently, I saw a couple of people tweet this had already happened. Like this wasn't a new thing. I don't know how valid that whole thing is.
Yeah, I would have to.
It's strange behaviour, regardless. I mean, he's a Chelsea player. Like that's your thing. Like,
yeah, and that's the other thing too. Like he definitely lets the criticism get to him. It's very clear. So
again,
you see it in the way he celebrates when he scores.
Yeah, we're what was it, like 3-1 down or whatever it was, and my man is celebrating with his fingers in his ears.
that. You know what, man? We used to crucify, I think, Mount and Havertz. Yeah, I remember this game. I think it was the West Ham game as well. A few seasons.
It was Havertz.
You remember that game?
It was Havertz.
It was Havertz. Yeah, I remember when he did the little thing like that, and
he shushed the crowd. He shushed the Hardingen.
He shushed the crowd, right? And I was like,
I thought that was Everton.
Prick. No, it was West Ham. Remember, because he came.
It was West Ham.
It was Tuchel's last Premier League match.
Remember, because Chilwell scored first. He scored to make 1-1. He came off to make it 1-1, and then it was Havertz that made it 2-1. Like that.
It was the one when Mendy flopped over for Bowen, and they got the goal disallowed.
Yo, I was crushing it, bro.
Yeah, no, I get it. Big up Toby Skinnies. Appreciate the 400. Is that Nigerian currency? I don't know. NGN.
I don't know.
Why do you listen? Why do you ask your precious AI, man? That's increasing your bills.
I'm not going out of my way to do it. Neto is still better than Madueke though.
Nope. Based on what?
Just based on GNA. That's it.
It's
That's
Niger,
all it is.
But
no, what GNA, brother?
Nigeria.
Brother, when playing for the same club, Nani Madueke has more GNA than Neto. So
there's an emoji of Pedro Neto, pretty much.
No, that's 3 emojis, bro. He's made that. Like to Pierre. Like, bro, that's.
Scott, I've just realised why you want. I just realised why you want Neto to go like no output for the rest of the season. You're tracking Semenyo's output side by side to get Marshall.
I'm tracking Nani's, brother. Bro, Oliver, if he doesn't get a goal involvement, he finishes under Madueke's goals and assists for us last season.
Yeah, that's bad. That's not good.
From a guy that I got told was better than Nani Madueke. Based on what?
He had a lot of fighters, I can't lie.
What? And Madueke's shit. I'm not even trying to defend Madueke like that. But this guy's worse.
100%, I agree.
I mean, at least Madueke got a hat-trick against that Wolves team. Neto couldn't even do anything.
I can't wait for the game where Neto scores and he has a post-match interview, and I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
I'd never want that.
Wait.
He's gonna do the most victim mentality thing. Oh my.
He might. He's gonna wait. He's gonna do one of these. He's gonna do what Colwell did.
And for the boys, we get to prove ourselves. You know, everyone's been talking a lot of shit about us this season, but we've done it.
One goal. Oh yeah, we get to prove we're talking shit, bro. One goal. Yeah, everybody's been talking a lot of shit. We get to prove them wrong, you know. This guy, man. If you don't laugh, you cry, people. If you don't laugh, you cry. Oh man. But all right, let's move on to the next one. So you guys know the mess we're in with this whole sponsorship bullshit. But now there's apparently this is the scope that we got towards the end of January. Apparently Chelsea are looking to sponsor other things, more loopholes maybe, I don't know. So the tweet from The Athletic here is that The Athletic are reporting that Chelsea are working on various other sponsors beyond the front of shirt, including one for Cobham, which could see the historic venue renamed for sponsorship reasons. Chelsea sources say the lack of front of shirt is not due to on-pitch performance, but instead holding out for a long term that matches can't make this up. That matches their status and is aligned with their values and long terms in terms of innovation and ambition.
I'm surprised we have values,
Marshall,
man.
we by the way, some people in the chat. Marshall, I don't know if you watched Lewis's stream when we spoke about this. But
Sometimes, yeah.
I'm gonna bring it up here. I'm glad we're actually talking about the sponsorship because it means I can bring it up here. And apologies in the comments if you're on Lewis's stream and you saw this. Reportedly, do you know what they want from a sponsorship deal? Apparently.
Just 60 million annual.
Nope.
65.
Probably more than that.
Nope.
80 mil.
65. What?
Again, I don't know where this came from. I think someone on the panel had said this. Apparently, what they want is 75 million.
Huh?
Fuck off, dog. Fuck off.
Do you want me to put into perspective, Marshall? No. It gets worse. Let me put into perspective how ludicrous that is. Would you like to know what the most expensive sponsorship deal currently in world football is?
The Arsenal one, right? Or no, City. One of those two.
How much?
I think it's 55.
No,
per year?
the most expensive sponsorship deal was 70 million, which is 3 teams. I'm talking world football. Is 3 teams.
Who has it?
Real Madrid with Emirates.
Oh, okay.
Barcelona with Spotify. And then I think the third one, I can't remember who the third one is off the top of my head, but there's 3 with 70. So what we're saying,
I think it's City, right?
it might be City, I can't remember off the top of my head, I saw it in an article. So what we're saying here is these guys, with nothing but a Conference League and a Club World Cup under their belt, and potentially 2 top 4 finishes and a 6th place, think they can get the most lucrative sponsorship deal in world football.
Dude, when the people who are interested walk into the room,
What? Disrespectful.
and they get the damn price.
These guys
took it personal.
These guys want something that is not given to the biggest global brands in world
That's
football.
so disrespectful.
I think for me, listen, it's great when you have a break from life in it, like from Chelsea, from life in general. I've just come back here with a different mentality. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I've come with a different mentality.
I am interested.
You know what? Let's keep asking for 75 million. There has to be someone that's gonna be stupid enough to give it to us. You know what? Let's do that. What is that gonna happen though?
Sorry, I was wrong. There's 4 teams, by the way, and the other 2 are United and PSG. United with Snapdragon and PSG with Qatar Airways. It's all
Well,
7
Oh,
teams.
yeah,
Obviously.
true. United
But I
are.
So what you're telling me is, Ahmed, before you go, if we run through that list, you've got the single biggest sporting enterprise in football ever in Real Madrid. You've got the second, arguably, biggest sporting enterprise in world football in Barcelona. You've got the third biggest sporting enterprise in world football in Manchester United, and a team that is sponsored by the entire country that owns them, and that's what they're trying to beat, I guess.
Yeah. I want to make this clear a little bit, yeah. Was it called? I think for me, from a club perspective, yeah, and I've said this multiple times, I think all of us here agree with this. I don't think you can ask for 75 million when there's no level of consistency at the club in terms of what we're doing, right? I think for me, the only way that you can even get to that 75 million number is you have to be either in a Premier League or like a Champions League on a semi-consistent basis, right? Or just your own league in general.
I think you probably need to have a run of dominance like City had.
Well, I was going to say,
You have to be in the race for both
Honestly-
every year.
honestly,
Yeah.
I think
even
you need to do
even
what
City, by the way,
Or even what
Even
Arsenal are doing, yeah.
because I found the article. This is from the start of September last year, like 2025.
Yeah.
So at the start of the season. Based on what I'm seeing here, and I will say this is all in euros, so the amounts I'm giving in euros. If we were to get 60 million pounds, I'm trying to do the thing.
He's whipping out the calculator. He's
No, I'm trying to do the
real transaction here.
So if they want 60 million pounds, that is nearest most of the difference, 70 million euros. So if they want 60 million pounds, you're talking about what, like, the joint most lucrative offer in world football.
Mhm.
If you get, again, I'm going to have to whip out the calculator and do the other way around now.
World
Because I'm looking at what other teams in the Premier League have, right? So, hold on a second. So, for like Liverpool and Arsenal, for example, get 58.5 million euros from their sponsorships.
Okay.
So, I'm having a look here. Even getting like 55 million pounds is still the third most lucrative sponsorship in the Premier League. For, I repeat, 2 top 4 finishes, a 6th place finish, a Conference League, and a Club World Cup.
I'll be so
And
honest,
a 40,000 and sorry, a 40,000k stadium, because you don't even, like, at least with Tottenham, they
That's
can
true.
run the stadium gimmick, and like
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
host shit here, so it's kind of calm. We don't even have that. So I don't understand where the common sense is common sensing of, like, just take the 50,
Yeah.
which is still pretty lucrative in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
And you were apparently getting offers of 50, or you were potentially negotiating around offers of 50 last year. It was just really dependent on the Champions League. Just take that and move. Like, take a 2-year deal on 50 million. Because again, if you can't seem to negotiate your way into a 2 or 3 year deal, if all you're getting is like 5-year deals, then you're pretty shit at your job. Like, find your way to negotiate into like a 2-3 year deal with 50 million a year, while you try and work towards the bigger offer. And that way,
Yeah.
you're not pissing away 50 million. Like, we're going to get to the end of the season not having a front of shirt sponsor. That's potentially 50 million you've thrown down the drain. That's potentially a new player. Now, obviously, that's a completely different conversation if we're probably not going to get the right players in. But, for example, a 50 million pound investment is a João Pedro.
Yeah.
A 50 million pound investment is a Lavia in terms of talent, not availability. So, like, that's, you just pissed money away for no reason, and then you're going to go and tell us, oh, we have to sell to buy.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it makes no sense to me, though, because we're talking about a club that's being run by a private equity firm, and we can't even be good at being greedy. We're leaving money on the table. This is what I don't understand.
Exactly.
Why don't hang on, Ahmed. We're talking about sponsoring Cobham. Why don't we sponsor Cobham and get a front of shirt sponsor? Get as much money as you can. They're bad at being greedy. From what this sounds like, that's
But
crazy.
if you say that to them,
What?
So I think there's a couple of things that I think we should start with, right? I think firstly, just sponsoring Cobham. I don't think there's any of the other. I don't think any of the other football clubs have their thing sponsored. I know, obviously, if you go to
I think you're right.
yeah,
they're finding
I think
loopholes, essentially.
No. This is not even like a loophole, because it's actually done in other sports basically, right? In the NBA, in
Yeah.
the NFL, they have their things that, and it's that called like the Metro Bank Training Center, or whatever it's called, right? It'll be something of the sort, isn't it? Right? But they're trying to like financialize everything. So they want to financialize Cobham. They want to financialize stuff. I'm surprised that we haven't had a stadium had this name, like, you know
Give
what I
it
mean?
time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised that's not happened yet. You know what I mean? That kind of, because like for me,
The CFC London Arena.
It wouldn't because it would be like.
Hey, bro, that
No, it'd have to be an intellectual property, like a third party intellectual property.
Yeah, you can't. It would have to be like the Apple, like it would be Apple Stanford Bridge or something like that. It would be something like that basically because they can't.
Bro, I can't. Hey, you wait until Ahmed. You wait until we get. Hey, you wait until we get that Oracle sponsorship, bro. The Oracle Stadium, like, bro, that's gonna.
Would this have to go through the pitch owners, by the way?
Yeah.
Question.
Probably,
I imagine.
and I hope they say no. I hope.
And the pitch owners haven't even had a proposal on the stadium plans themselves, let alone naming rights.
I hope
and
the
stuff.
pitch owners get that proposal in the mail or email, whatever, and this. Just fuck out of here with this shit. Get a front of shirt sponsor first.
Like the reason why I mention all this stuff is that you clearly are trying to advertise yourself for money. But
yeah,
the problem for me has always been you cannot advertise yourself when the product on the pitch is not helping you, bro. Again,
yeah.
The product on the pitch is not gonna help you right now, bro. You know, I'm sorry, but you know, Benoit Badi Shaw, you know, playing for you and performing like that is not helping you. Get a sponsorship deal. No, Nacho, it's not helping you get a sponsorship deal. Like, let's keep it real. Guys, they signed before. Last year it was Madueke and people used to crash it on everyone else. It's not going to help you get a sponsorship deal. So, these are the current realities that we have. And
We'll be lucky if we get a Panera Bread sponsorship at this point, bro.
And for me, this comes. For me, you know, you guys have always heard me say this. I don't mind. Yeah, if these guys were really smart and loved money the way they did, yeah, they would take the short-term deal, Marshall. They would take the short-term deal for 2 to 2 years, right? You rebuild the.
I'm sure there were offers. And
we know
that's what I'm saying, bro. You can't
look.
As down in the dumps as we are in terms of like our prospects of getting the type of offers they want. I'm not blind to the fact of we are still a big club. We still have a big market. Like we are still a. What's the word I'm looking for? Lucrative, for lack of a better term, option for guys that for people that want to sponsor us. Like 100%. You see the fact we got the infant athlete one. We've got this FPT, whatever the fuck it's called. The Vietnamese thing. And the thing with the FPT thing is these guys have shown they actually can negotiate a good deal. That's the most expensive.
Bing X.
I say Bing X for the training kit. The FPT thing, by the way, that's the most expensive sleeve sponsor in the Premier League. So these guys have shown they can do that. But why has it taken you so long to find a front of shirt sponsor? Why do you see inept at doing that? And the whole training ground thing is weird to me. Outside of what Ahmed said, because 100% that probably takes part of it. Is it's again I go back to it's kind of similar on the pitch to buying a Diego Moreira for free and selling him for $1 million. It's that's cool, but it's a drop in the ocean to what you could really be doing. It's like if I buy a guy for 10 million and sell him for 50, that's so much better than buying 10 guys for 5 million and selling them all for 7 million. Instead of doing the big thing of go and get the big sponsorship deal, go and get go and actually do the thing that's going to make you the most money. It's no, we're just going to sell hotels to ourselves. We're just going to, we're going to sponsor the fucking training ground where you'll probably get a 10 mil deal. So, okay, cool. You got 10 mil for sponsoring the training ground, but what about the 50 you could have got for sponsoring the front of shirt? It just seems they keep wanting to do these little wins and just neglecting the big thing. And it's I guess.
And this is just me trying to maybe think of how they're probably thinking about it, right? And what risks they're taking, where they're coming from. I think part of me thinks that obviously I feel like a lot of these sponsors that we have on the sleeve, the training kits, they probably came in foot forward first as, hey, we want to be front of shirt sponsor. And then after negotiation, we probably convince them to be a sleeve or whatever because we're trying to save the front of shirt sponsor. I think these guys genuinely took a big risk on Club World Cup, wanting to see how that would turn out. And then when we did win, they actually in their head, and listen, hindsight 2020, it's not as lucrative as I thought it would be. I thought it would be more lucrative than it's shown. But I think they banked on that, and it just that risk did not pay off, which is why they probably raised their prices. Oh, we have Club World Cup, we're world champions for 4 seasons. No other kit is going to be available, or no other team is going to be able to say that for 4 years now. So this is a premium price for a very unique team in world football right now. But it's what Ahmed said. I think at the end of the day, the cash money comes from the fact that it's great that your guys are Club World Cup champions, but Club World Cup only is once every 4 years. Champions League is every season. So I want to be in front of as many eyes as possible for as long as possible. So Champions League is where I want to be. And there's no consistency with this team. We're right now not necessarily in a Champions League spot. We're in 5th.
Mm-hmm. The problem with the problem with banking on that Club World Cup, though, is it's a new tournament. It's a new format.
Yeah,
it's a new format, and as a matter of fact, the way we performed since the Club World Cup, the way we've dealt with things in the market, our level of ambition. If you look around at what all the rivals say, whether they're right or wrong, at the end of the day, the Club World Cup is now looked down upon because Chelsea won it.
Exactly.
Also, the thing with the Club World Cup, and I've said this before, is in terms of banking on it, banking on what is the question I'd ask, because are you just talking banking about just getting to the round of 16? Because I'm gonna be honest, if it had gone how a lot of people expected, we would have faced PSG in the round of 16. No, it was a round of 16 or quarterfinals. We'd have faced PSG. As it happens, because certain teams lost, and we ended up losing, which I don't think many of us thought we'd lose against Flamengo. It ended up working out better for you, but you also there's no way you went into that tournament with the squad we had and expected to win that, or expected to make it to the final, for example. We also didn't invest in a way that showed we were being serious. The only guy we actually got, because I don't count Sarr and I don't count Essugo, because we'd already made those deals. I think we made those in February, so they were always going to join us. The only dude we bought before the tournament started was Delap, who was pretty mid the whole tournament he played, and in fact lost his place midway through the tournament. The only other guy
got a yellow card suspension in the tournament.
He did. He also then lost his place once he came back. The only other guy you bought in the middle of the tournament to affect the tournament was João Pedro, who was effectively brought in as a Nkunku replacement, as a jack of all trades kind of thing, and he just hit massively in that his first game. You didn't everything that happened in that tournament that you tried to affect kind of happened by accident. There's no way you bought João Pedro and expect him to have that level of impact instantly, to the point where he's basically, him and Palmer are dragging us to that tournament win. And if you did, I think fair play, kind of fair play that you thought that they would do that, and they're kind of proven right in a sense because we won. But it's just you look at what other teams did to prepare, and whether it helped them or hindered them or whatever, they went in there of the mindset of, we're taking this seriously. We're getting in these players that are going to start and affect the
Real Madrid with Trent.
Game. We're going to affect the game immediately. We're going to affect the what's it called? We're going to try and take us towards winning it. And again, whether it happened or it didn't happen, it's you attempted it. They made no attempt outside of and the thing with the João Pedro thing is we only did that once we got to the next round. We didn't even bother doing that for
that was in the mid-tournament transfer window, wasn't it?
Yeah, we literally did that. It was the one. It was just after the group stage, so we got him after the group stage thing.
Don't forget too that they were working on deals with Gittin since January, and they didn't get it done before the tournament. They got it.
That whole thing. They said we're not playing Club World Cup Premium, and then they paid the exact same fee after the tournament.
Oh, these guys are dumb. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're so I think I find it hard to say, they banked on, to have the idea of they banked on the Club World Cup, because there's no way you went into that tournament with the squad you'd created and banked on beating PSG.
Mm-hmm. We're not talking it down, Extel. We're just kind of coming to the realization that it doesn't hold as much weight towards sponsorship.
Ahmed will talk about, but he never rated the top.
Yeah, he never rated it, Ahmed, but that's different, right? I'm saying in terms of the fact that they probably thought, because that is going to be a badge that you earn for 4+ years or 4 years, that if Chelsea were to win it, right? They were willing to wait to see how negotiations went. They're willing to wait to see how the tournament went, and if it was as big as they thought it was going to be, maybe the exposure would have gotten them a good deal. But now that they won it, they probably thought, oh wow, we won it, we're going to wear this badge, it's a very unique badge, no other team's going to have it for 4 years. This has to mean that we can get a better deal. They got greedy.
You know what the annoying thing is about this whole conversation with the sponsorship deal, with everything when it comes to money with this club, is it's almost a completely wasted conversation. Because I know, let me scroll up, someone mentioned it earlier. Carlos mentioned it earlier in the chat. Let's say, okay, they expected us to win and they got that money. It went to fucking Garnacho and Gittins.
Exactly.
And it went to Delap, and it went to, you know, who else do we buy in that window? It went to Hato. Okay, there's a
Hato, yeah.
Buenanote.
Like, so even if we get this 50 million, and I know I talked about earlier, you could get a João Pedro type player, bro. It's gonna go to 3 different fucking. It's gonna go to a Bolivian, a Peruvian, and Ecuadorian, who are all 18 are gonna play for us in about 10 years. So like, it's such an annoying conversation to have, because on one hand, I think we're all pissed that we don't have a front of shirt sponsor, because it's just it's two things. Number one is you are leaving money on the table, but also it's just a sign of incompetence. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter, because the money they're going to get from it, they're just going to spend on useless shit anyway. So like,
one thing though, real quick, Ahmed, this is a question more for you since you're like there. Do you? Because we were talking about this briefly, right? When I went to visit and we went to the Megastore. Does it feel to me that Chelsea, since Boehly has taken over, Blue Coat's taken over, does it feel to me that Chelsea are now more reliant on Megastore sales and new fashion wear and new lines than under Abramovich?
Yeah, I think,
and maybe that's where they're trying to mitigate the costs.
So I think there's some truth to that, because again, Abramovich was a billionaire that was willing to spend essentially his money, which we will not talk about where it came from, to use for Charles Football. Okay, that's what basically was going on there. And so there was not necessarily like a necessary need at the time, because obviously remember there was no PSR at the time, there was no FFP. That only came towards the end of his reign, essentially, right? Of Abramovich's reign. Yeah, you didn't need to necessarily, rely on that money, because the owner could still pump in new money, new cash for us to still spend in the transfer window, right?
I am not hearing it. I'm not hearing it for this dude. He wanted to fucking complain about me.
One second. Now, I think obviously
the same guy that said fuck Maresca when he came in.
But
same dude complaining about Maresca 24/7 when he was here. You can shut the fuck up.
Sorry, Ahmed, go.
Shut the fuck up.
But listen, guys, we need to realize, we are football. I'm gonna use this time quickly. Football is a monoculture, right? And so when our monoculture has now become precious, so we now have, guys, private equity in here, and the reality is, whenever private equity comes to town, it's all about the big P. Sorry, pause. Yeah, we should stop it. No. As in, like, which is essentially, like, obviously profit, right? They want profit. Yes. That's the whole aim, right? That's why I hate to say, I said this before, I know this is a little tangent here. Private equity is one of the worst things to happen to sports, because they will force you to literally, their whole thing is about profits, bro, which is why I hate them so much. But either way, right, the point with them is that they're trying to profitize everything. What can you do? They created a whole new brand, CFC London, right? That's a whole new brand they're trying to advertise, not just to the Chelsea fans here, but around the world, right? It also attracts other people as well. That's the whole point of the CFC London brand itself. Obviously, you need money somehow, right? The private equity firm can provide money, but they don't want to be putting too much into that.
Yeah, because they have to make profit.
They have to make profit, right? So they're trying to obviously, what they're trying to do, they're trying to obviously make money, whether it be by the sponsorship, whether it be obviously by the new clothing they put out. You saw, like, when you came in, there was like a whole new thing with like some green clothing. Like the other day, they had like the old third kit from the 95-96 that got re-released that the fans were wearing and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
So I think for me, that whole thing of CFC London is clearly like a whole like new apparatus they've done, where they can do all of the old Chelsea stuff, all of the new Chelsea stuff they want to do and everything like that to sell.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's also down to not only the change in rules of owner investment, but I think also and we've had plenty of time to prepare for this. But the change to the FIFA loan rules. I mean, Roman Abramovich was picking up loan fees for every single one of his 40 players in his loan army getting sent out on loan. You just can't make that kind of revenue anymore off loans because there's not enough of them available to you.
I still think you. I disagree. I think you. Well, obviously, you can't make as much because there's not as many. You can still make loan fees in terms of like the amounts you're getting. Like I see some of the loan fees that are going about. Like for some players, like you can make like a cool 5 mil from a loan fee, which is effectively the same as doing what they're doing, getting 5 Diego Moreiras and making 1 mil profit off them.
Yeah, but he was doing it with like 40 players at a time. Roman was, we can't hit that volume anymore.
That's why I agree with that. That we can't.
That's a double digit.
Because the thing is, Scott, if you remember, bro, like we were, again, we were not gonna get 1 million for every player, but we were averaging out in total like 1 million just on loan fees, bro, per player. It was average. It was averaged out to something like that.
Yeah, I know. Like we actually doing well in that aspect, even though I hated some aspects of it. Like it did make sense from a financial standpoint.
I don't know why. Sorry, I read CA coming out because I was like kind of focused on what I was saying.
Oh, fuck him.
No. I was gonna make a quick point. Like, I don't think we're being negative here. We're just talking about
the financial side of things.
I was just saying, we're talking about the fact we have a lack of front of shirt sponsor. I'm sorry, we need to be positive about having no front of shirt sponsor.
I'll be honest, there's certain clubs that have no front of shirt sponsor for certain reasons, and we kind of looking like, that's what I'm saying. There's certain clubs that cannot have front of shirt sponsors for certain reasons, and we just don't have a front of shirt sponsor, bro.
Yeah, bro, we're one of. I think I looked it up. We're one of 4 teams, I think, in Europe or in the top 5 leagues that don't have a front of shirt sponsor. I think it's either
you can't talk about us being negative about not having a front of shirt sponsor, but when Boehly says that the club wasn't terribly well run, on the commercial side under Roman, that's apparently okay, is it?
Again, I'm not really taking like advice on being positive and negative from a dude who every time we played a game, whether we won, lost, or draw, wanted to shit on Maresca for 24 hours. So like, I'm gonna just respectfully tell you to shut the fuck up and watch the show, or don't. I don't care.
I was gonna make another point, which is back to the point I made previously, which is again, your product on the pitch, in football, in sports in general, is what defines the valuation and money you're gonna get off of it. Realistically, guys, right? That is the reality of the situation, boys. Right? We can do this model that we're doing, but we have to realize that the money we're gonna be making probably is gonna be the Borussia Dortmund version, but in the EPL, right? That's what we're gonna be probably gonna be valued at realistically. It's all what
the thing about them EPL turf is that they just don't know what the hell they're doing.
That's man, what about private equity? It's all about spending wisely. No. So I get where I don't know. I think EPL turf is making the point. Obviously, Clear Lake is not spending their money wisely, which is true, right? But I think for them, their whole thing is not about profit now. Again, I think this is something that I think we must construe whenever we talk about Clear Lake, right? Clear Lake's whole thing is that they want the money they're putting in. They're hoping, because they bought for something like 2 billion, they're hoping they can sell us for around about 4 to 5 billion, right? They want to double their money, right? The money they're putting in now is gonna all be removed and taken away if they're able to double the valuation of the football club right now. Okay, this is why whenever I hear people talk about profits and transfer window stuff, I'm like, that's a bit stupid, bro. Because we barely make any profit in general in the transfer windows and stuff like that. For them, it's about how are we increasing the club's value. That's what we have to look at as that's what we have to look at as fundamental.
And like when we talk about spending money wisely, you have to put yourself in their shoes and think about what wisely is to them, because what it is to us, which is buying ready-made players that can come in and do their thing, that is completely different to the way they look at it. They look at this as assets. That it needs to be a high probability that these assets appreciate in value or don't depreciate.
Low risk, high reward.
You can't. No, low risk, high reward. Exactly. It's a completely different way of looking at it, and it's not right, but that's the way they look at it, and we have to take that into consideration because their version of wise is different to our version.
Unfortunately,
I think the second thing I think the second thing to point out is that I think there's also this question of like, I know we keep hearing the thing about in 2032 they can sell, but I know a lot of people that in 6 years time they're gonna probably sell, but I hesitate to agree with that statement, because if the way things are going right now for us boys, Yeah, the thing we need to realize is that there's two deadlines actually. There's two deadlines we need to think about. There's 2030 deadline, right? Because remember, they've got a whole project up until 2030, which we all are aware about. Remember, Project 2030 will have all of the best youth talent in the team. They'll be all developed by then, etc. You all remember that, right? I know Marshall's.
Not really, but I believe you.
No, but that was not. Do people not forget it?
You can't put any stock into Project 2030. We're 7 windows to a 4-window transfer.
I know, but the reason why I'm putting those 2 points here, right? There was Project 2030, right, which is the one thing they've always continuously mentioned and spoken about, and then there's obviously 2032, which is the year of the sale. Now, realistically, I don't think after they're going to talk about 2032, only because I don't see us doubling our value by then. Like right now, guys, it's gonna generally take a Hail Mary. I say that with all due respect here. It's gonna take like a Hail Mary.
No pun intended.
Yeah, it's gonna take like a miracle, bro, for us to become from 2 billion to 4 billion right now, bro. Because I ain't seen it.
Well, okay, I think in time, because compound interest, and I'm probably not even using that word correctly, I think in time, eventually the club will be like that.
Do you mean inflation?
Inflation, thank you. That's a better word. I should have asked them.
But not in 6 years' time, Marshall. That's the point. It's not.
Yeah, not in 6 year time. Yeah, you're right. Not in 6 year time. But eventually, yes, just because owning property, real estate, business, and all that stuff, like
yes, but the other thing
value always goes up.
Listen, I know the Premier League right now is in the sky right now. It's looking like it's going to continue to do that, right? But there's also the reality. The Premier League also, the dominance is going to end one day. I hate to be the doom and gloom guy here, but the reality is that I don't know. It may not happen now. It may not happen in the short term, at the very least. But there is a medium term to a long term future where, guys, it's the reality league. Serie A over 20 years ago, bro, was at the peak of its powers. People right? And so I'm not saying it's gonna happen now, but it can happen in the medium to long term, where eventually, just as it does with many of football, the league starts becoming the number 2 league, the number 3 league for a number of various reasons too.
The thing is, I think Serie A probably has the best chance, right? But those clubs in Serie A need to fix up in terms of their finances. Mm-hmm. You saw what happened with Ligue 1. They need to fix up and recover from this situation, right? Bundesliga, I think the quality of the football needs to improve overall in order for there to be like a serious deal there, because right now it's just a farmers league with Bayern. And then if you look at La Liga, you have Real Madrid, who, despite the football, like they're the dominant team financially there, whereas Barca are still trying to recover from what Bartomeu did all those years ago and paying €1 million a week to Leo Messi. So like they have a club there that isn't fully at the peak of where it used to be. So there's a lot of issues, but if they all fix up, eventually one of them couldn't. I think Serie A has the best chance, because if they could just make a good deal with some, like, let's say, for example, Netflix, right? And you put them on the map, and now you have more access to, football, then I could see eventually what Ahmed's saying, where the Premier League does get taken over.
But the point I'm making, that's an eventuality. It will probably eventually happen. Right.
Sure.
But the point is, at least in the short term, let's look at it from a 6-year period, because the 6 to 10 year period is the short term right now. I don't see us going from 2 to 4.
By the way,
that's the main thing we have to look at here. Is that going to happen?
By the way,
6 to 10 years? No. With the way we do stuff right now.
The Barcelona thing, actually, by the way, the more I think about it, is actually like a great kind of point of reference for these guys that want to talk about like the reason we have to do this flipping thing, and the reason we're hard up, and the reason we have no money is because of the stadium. No. Barcelona have a huge stadium. In fact, they have, I don't know if it's one of the biggest in world football. I don't know if it is still the biggest in Europe. And I know they're trying to increase it. Obviously, there's been renovations going on for ages. They were when I went to Barcelona 2 years ago now.
There's still renovations going on.
I love their renovations, bro.
Bro, it looks like shit. I can't like it. Bro, when I was there 2 years ago...
They haven't finished renovations in Scotland.
Bro, when I was there 2 years ago, it's just a building site. Like, it don't even really look like... You can tell it's a stadium from the way it looks, but it also, doesn't really look like a stadium. But this is one of the biggest teams worldwide in football. The money they should be able to rake in from the stadium and for everything else should be tenfold every other club. But guess what? Because they spent money stupidly, because they, sure, whatever.
Scott
Because
didn't
they,
even like Barcelona Stadium.
I'm sorry, I didn't like a slab of fucking concrete. It's got building work around it.
Listen, man,
Yeah.
that's my
Nah,
personal-
Scott cracks me up.
My bad.
I can't lie to you guys.
My
That
bad.
turns me on, man. That turns me on, man. Looking at
Hey,
stuff.
you're a weird dude.
It turns me the fuck on, man. I'm thinking about the calculations, man. You know what I mean? That's a great turn on.
Oh,
Is this a
shit.
civil engineer thing? What?
As a civil engineer, as
Yeah,
a civil engineer.
you're a weird
Oh,
dude. Yeah,
bloody.
I said that as a civil engineer.
Yeah, you're a weird dude, and your fetishes are your own thing, Ahmed. Anyway, I think, the thing is, like, with that Barcelona team, is they just spent like hundreds of millions stupidly. Like, they just spent and spent and spent stupidly. So the reason we're in a hole is because effectively, on a slightly smaller scale, because we're obviously not spending 800,000 a week on certain guys' wages, we're doing the similar thing. We're spending copious amounts of money on just shit. We're just spending and spending and spending. That's what's put us in the hole with these guys. That's why we have to sell to buy, and we're talking about sponsorships and stadiums, because these guys have spent and spent and spent and spent. Same as Barcelona, just on a slightly reserved scale, because those guys were still selling players. Cucurella they sold, went to Getafe. Guys like Cuenca, guys like Teo, guys like, there's probably more. I'm thinking Halilovic they bought and sold. There's probably more I'm forgetting off the top of my head, because they just kept buying. They bought fucking everyone. So they were doing the same thing we did. Whether they, were making profit, and everyone remains to be seen. I can't remember off the top of my head. But they just spent stupidly like we're doing. So this idea that once we're going to get a bigger stadium, and, once we fix that issue, and once we get in a bigger market in terms of once we start capturing the African market and this, that, and the other, if these guys keep spending hundreds of millions on shit players and guys that will never play for this football club, we're still going to be in a hole financially. The stadium doesn't matter in that aspect.
I was gonna say, Scott, get used to that Camp Nou, because the bridge is gonna look like that in a few years. Because
I don't go to the bridge all that often. That's fine by me.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think the bridge is ever gonna look like that, but that's just me. But
Yeah, I don't.
No, I just mean like they're gonna be.
I don't care.
The only thing they're gonna be able to do is renovate stand by stand, right? Like, it's gonna be the Matthew Harding end, and the other end that's probably gonna be built up a little bit.
It's
And
way more complicated to do it stand by stand, bro, because of the actual size of the stadium. Like, even the path. You've been to the pathway, bro. How are we gonna do it stand by stand? It's gonna be fucking nigh impossible to do it like that.
But yeah, but that's the only way they can avoid moving.
Yeah,
temporarily.
So it's just they're gonna at some point we're gonna look like Camp Nou right now.
There's a lot of free land up north if you want to move, but
yeah, no one wants to go to Wales, Chris. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's happening, bro.
Wales, just Wales,
That was
farmland being brought north.
Wales isn't even north. Ahmed, Wales isn't even north, right?
I know, but listen, I've been to Wales.
Listen, looks upwards, it's just north.
I have been to Wales quite a few times. You know what I mean? On both professional business. So listen, definitely, I understand.
Oh man! All right, that was a good discussion there. Let's move on.
Stadiums or something.
There's actually some good news, guys. Nothing to do with the men's football team, I'll tell you that. But there's some good news with the women's football team. So,
Marshall, when's the last time you watched a women's team?
2 weeks ago when they got clapped by Arsenal.
Yeah, he went to the game.
I was there, Chris. I was there. You thought, Chris? You thought, Chris? Chris really thought.
Wow, amazing, brilliant. Well done, super good job.
Yeah.
Thought, Chris.
Yeah. I've done myself there.
But in terms of the women's, we have a little bit of news here. So this is kind of surprising. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sonia Bompastor has extended her contract with Chelsea Women through 2030. This comes after a terrible defeat to Arsenal, right? 2-0 at the Bridge. And then another defeat to City at the Etihad, 5-1, I think it was, last week. I forgot what the result was. Yeah, they've been in really bad form. And this happened. News? Well, I mean, if she gets out of it, she's still a good manager. Like, that's the thing. Like, if she gets sacked, I don't know who the Chelsea women get. That like, I don't know.
The Strasbourg women's team.
Yeah, listen, this is where we need to realize some of us have limits to our knowledge on women's sport. So listen, hopefully we believe in the vote.
No, but the thing is though, Ahmed, like when we got her, right? She was the best of the best. She was Lyon's like. Did Lyon win the Champions League the season she won?
No. So she was obviously the manager of Lyon. They had won it like 3 times in a row under her. Essentially, if I'm not mistaken. So like she'd done it quite a few times with them. So essentially, that's the reason we bought her was for her to win UCLs, right? Last year she did everything but that. This season, I'm not sure what's going on. I haven't watched the women's football as much.
They're in third place in WSL. I think
they are.
The last game I watched was last season.
They're third place. I think they're 9 points off of City.
Yeah, it's not really good.
But they've played a game extra than Arsenal and United, who are above them.
Yeah. So it's just, it's not been a very good season for them.
Yeah, it doesn't seem their squad has been good enough this season. But I thought we were going to talk about their owner, the new owner.
That too. Yeah, they got a new owner.
Yeah.
This came out of left field.
They got my boy. They got Giannis. I'm not sure.
They got Giannis.
Right.
Everyone's boy.
I'm not. He's not my boy personally. Just wanna.
Sure.
I'm disassociated with him. The reason why I'm saying it's
every fucking time.
I'm not personally sure that we should be engaging with Giannis. He just literally did some dodgy gambling stuff regarding trade rumors. You know, I'm not really sure that I'm willing to be having this guy as my part owner. That's what I'm saying. He's a nice guy, but
it's him. It's him, Alexis. I don't know how to say this guy's name.
It's him and Serena's wife.
Ohanian and Serena Williams, right?
No, Serena. That's Serena Williams' husband.
How much did they put in?
Okay. So they're what? Are they the full owners, the 3 of them of
they're
Chelsea?
Part owners. They're CTV part.
They have an
owners.
ownership stake.
Part owners. So they're a consortium. You would say.
Remember, Clean Lake still owns the women's team, but like they're giving out percentages to other clubs, to other people as well.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Again, listen. Giannis is an elite NBA player. We respect Giannis's football, basketball, but we don't respect what Giannis has been doing in terms of trading himself away to other places and using Cauchy. That's all I'm gonna say. I cannot respect him for that. He, low-key, if there was a different sports commission in the NBA, this guy would be getting investigated for what he did. That's all I have to say. What he did is crazy.
So you're saying he's gonna be scamming at Chelsea?
He did a real Nigerian scam. I'm not joking, bro. You can laugh at me for saying that. What he did recently, low-key, was a Nigerian scam. No cap, he did that, bro. That is...
Prime is gonna show up now in chat.
Prime can show up and he knows hey, listen, let's ask the chat.
The scamming.
Listen, he can ask the chat what I'm talking about, bro. What he did was crazy. I don't care what anyone says, bro. It's crazy what he did.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about it. This is the first I'm hearing about it. But hey, man, 5% ownership isn't as much as I thought, but I guess it's cool as long as they know what the fuck they're doing, and eventually the women's team turns it around. That's the one thing from Chelsea that I would really like to just keep a hold of. That's just the one aspect of the Blue Coat ownership that's actually been decent, which is how they've run the women's team. And it's not even been running, it's kind of been on autopilot. So just keep winning and doing well with that, and let's see if you stumble upon a solution with the men's. But yeah, Bompastor here to stay, it looks like, and a new part owner in Giannis. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that guy's last name. I'll be so real with you.
Yes, listen, it's really easy. It's Antetokounmpo, bro. Antetokounmpo. That's what I have to say.
Antetokounmpo, yeah.
Me?
It's not really Antetokounmpo. It's really not that difficult.
Antetokounmpo. Something like that.
Oh, bloody hell, man. The American education system. Bloody hell, mate.
10%. Okay, got it. Okay, so let's move on to another quick one here. Hey guys, remember him?
Oh yeah.
You spelled his name wrong, bro.
What?
It's IE.
I did?
I swear it's IE.
I did. Yeah, you're right. I looked at the tweet just now. I'm gonna quickly.
I'm so glad about
like it never happened.
By the way,
like Men in Black, little flash thing.
I'm so happy about this news.
Yeah, that he's staying.
Yeah,
no,
he's been affected by the change of head coach.
I mean, it's kind of crazy because there was so much praise about him in the summer after we won Club World Cup and all that stuff.
yeah.
And there's been fuck all in regards to him since the whole Maresca situation. The only reason this was even brought up because Maresca got sacked and we weren't sure what's gonna happen. Like I remember when Graham Potter got sacked, we also got rid of the previous one from the rugby team. I forget his name.
Yeah.
Legend of the club. he just disappeared into the sunset. We thought maybe Willie Isa would too. People would have questioned his way after the fact. To be honest, no one was thinking about this. But he's still at the club, and maybe he's part of the reason why the hype from Rosinha has been good, like helping the team, the confidence. I don't know, man.
Well, the thing is, like, what I have to ask, is he or isn't he? Because no one was mentioning this guy's name when we were picking up a red card every single game in September and October. No one was criticising him.
It's
very difficult to attribute, credit or whatever.
And I'll just say, this is where I don't like this kind of stuff. Like, I'm hoping he does good work for us. It's just
I do.
So I've never really liked this stuff in the begin with because it's just more like it's just extra stuff of like Oliver said, like, and someone's, I think Coco said, what does bro even do? Like, what does he actually do? What's he doing to the squad? What I'd love to know his
motivation.
He's like Batman for the team.
Again,
like
Chris,
he shows up in times of
My
distress.
thing is like, is that not the coach's job?
He's a little bonus to the motivation, like he's like the hype man.
Honestly,
this
like this whole thing since the beginning of Smack. Like that thing that came out about Arteta of he was like bringing some guy in to like steal the players' phones or something, or like all of like.
I didn't know that.
It's just that.
He hired a pickpocket. Yeah.
It's like all this like extra shit. Like,
so.
I mean, I guess like. Cool.
I mean, to be fair though, Scott, a lot of the stories I've heard of Willie Isa was him on the streets where like, Enzo, Reese, and Neto were out shopping together and some guy approached him really quickly in an assaulting manner and Isa just got in the way. Like Isa pushed Malo Gusto away from a bus that was coming his way. This guy's Batman, I'm telling you.
Is he a security guard? What's going on?
Sounds like it.
I think for me, listen, man. I don't really ain't doing his job right anyway because our team's mentally fragile. So maybe
that's also true.
I don't really know what does he do.
I mean, like
what does
the West Ham game, right? We didn't come that game 2-0 down.
If you're tough, man, I'm sorry, bro, man. I work hard for my job, bro. I work hard. I do blood, sweat, and tears. Marshall works hard at his job, bro. You know what I mean? It's not fair on us, bro. He's got a free job. What the fuck, bro? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That's not fair on me, bro. When I'm fucking 6 a.m. on the fucking train and I have to go to somewhere like in Middle England sometimes, or like to a fucking seaside town, to help make sure that no one gets flooded, and Willie Isa's getting a fucking job with the boys, lads, what the fuck, bro?
Man, we don't truly see what he does.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god, man.
I did not expect to laugh so much on a bit about fucking Willie Isa.
Oh man, nah, Willie, bro.
Ahmed, your manager is going to ask you on Monday, what do you do? I am a fucking manager where I work. I'm a project manager now.
There's no way you're a manager.
I'm a project manager. I'm not joking. I'm a project manager now, bro. Listen. It's more pressure on me.
Pressure, yeah. It's fucking Willie Isa.
I was gonna say, when did we actually sign him?
I don't fucking know.
I think it was early last year. Roughly.
It was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, mate. 2 years ago.
Sure, I guess.
Yes, I don't even remember, man.
This season.
It was like last year, early in the year.
Chelsea had good mentality with 10 men against Arsenal, 1-1, 2-0 down against West Ham, bring it back 3-2. He does something, Navy.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
Yeah, literally.
Him in the locker room again.
Well done. Wow, amazing, brilliant. Well done, super good job.
That's him, bro. Super good job.
Wasn't Chelsea 3-0 down against Arsenal too, and we brought it back 3-2?
Oh shit.
Yeah, maybe he's Garnacho's little motivational coach.
Yeah, he just told
Come on, Garnacho. Good job. Yes.
Wow, amazing. Super good job. Shit.
Let's keep it.
Can you motivate Pedro Neto to do good things with the football?
No one can do that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't expect him to be a miracle.
That's cooked. Hey, listen. If you don't laugh, you cry. I mean, there's more things to laugh at, to be honest. Shit, bro. Todd Boehly might be in big trouble. I can't lie. Todd Boehly might be in some big fucking trouble.
Why? Because the list or something else?
Yes, that's exactly why. Okay, so let me read this for those of you who don't know. He might not be in trouble, but it's never a good thing to be associated with this list. So Epstein set up 2 business meetings with Todd Boehly, the chairman of Premier League team Chelsea and part owner of baseball's Los Angeles Dodgers and basketball's Los Angeles Lakers in 2011, almost 3 years after the financier had been imprisoned in Florida jail for sex offenses, according to newly disclosed email. There is no suggestion in the emails that Boehly's engagement with Epstein extended beyond business, and no suggestion of any involvement by Boehly with any Epstein sex-related crimes and activities. That's not good. I mean, listen, it's just not good.
Well, not.
Yeah, it's just not good to be associated with this list. But listen, if they do some investigating and it's just business related, maybe he will be okay. But I don't know. But
Epstein was associated with everyone, I swear.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just bad now.
Yeah,
it's just bad. We were making the jokes in Discord. Todd Boehly walked down Broadway, New York, and made eyes with Epstein in the emails.
You know, listen, I want to just make. I'm gonna say 2 things real quickly. Yeah, I don't deal with potholes. I don't deal with potholes, EP or TAF. You know, I'm a civil engineer. I don't deal with roads. You know what I mean? I need to actually tell you, it's not part of my job description currently. But either way, just, you know, you have to ask the council for that, man. Deal with the council. You know what I mean? The council is council's fault, not me. Okay. So, secondly, you know, it's all well and good talking about Todd B. Are you not going to talk about Abramovich?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I'll be so real. That's also, that's Abramovich is in big trouble. Yeah. He's in a lot worse trouble.
Abramovich was getting parties done on his ship, bro, with him there. So, hey, no, it's not about me laughing or something. This is like legit what was happening on his ship too, bro.
Oh, man.
But hey, you know, we're chatting that.
Was he the only one? As far like, does anyone know if he was the only billionaire that had a yacht that people were partying on? Because I feel like it's a common thing billionaires do, right? That they just rent out their yachts for these kind of things.
No, he wasn't even.
I doubt he was the only one. Look at the class of people we're talking about here. Just look at some of the names on that list. He can't be the only one.
If you read the thing,
I'm nervous laughing. Listen,
if you read that Abramovich thing, bro, it wasn't that they were renting out his ship. They would say, let's go on his ship because, you know what I mean? That's the whole point. That's what I'm saying.
It's not good stuff.
You know, I can't lie to you. I'm not sure I want to be chatting the brother's name anymore, bro. I'm just saying.
Listen, I agree with you. You will not catch me. If you do, then fuck. But you will not catch me singing Roman Abramovich's name at the bridge anymore. That has to come to a stop now because it's not looking good.
Yeah, it's not looking good, bro. You know,
what did he do?
Bad.
I'm still confused.
So Scott, he essentially rented out his yacht for Epstein parties. That's
No. It wasn't that he rented it out. You're using the term wrong here. They basically were all partying together on his ship. Does that make sense? Like, he wasn't renting it. He was.
But wasn't near the island?
Okay.
No.
Doesn't matter. He was near the island.
I don't think it matters.
Who cares?
Wait.
No, but like.
No.
This guy was out with dinners and parties everywhere. That's the
Chris, obviously, you have parties on the island, right?
He has fucked so many people, man.
Listen, you can have parties on the island, but you can also have parties on the ship.
Oh my god.
No,
That was not the right way to say it, bro. That was not the right way to say it.
Chris, that is absolutely insane.
Yo!
I said
That is-
over afterwards. 'Cause, like,
That is
I was like mid letting my dog out, and I know how it sounded.
crazy. That ain't definitely crazy, bro.
It'll be too over, man. It didn't happen.
But, you know,
Okay. Let's
Oh my God.
just really quickly. Where is this clip? Very
No. You try again.
That's what it sounds like.
No, try again.
Yeah, Chris, try that one more time.
Yeah, first.
Oh,
One more time.
No, it's just
clarify
all the
yourself.
people he's associated with. There could be innocent
Oh,
people.
my
It's like the whole
Jesus.
Michael. It was like the whole Michael Jackson thing. Like now, like there's a bit of a light on that one a little bit, maybe.
yeah, I think
If
for
you
me,
heard.
I think for me, listen, either way, at the end of the day, you know, listen, there's a lot of our previous two owners, well, our current
Say no
and
to
previous
nothing.
owner, you know, could be potential. No, I can't say that actually. Listen, our current two owners have a lot of bad stuff about them. That's the best way to put it. You know, I can't say that, so for my mistake. But they've got a lot of potential stuff that's very problematic. Either way, the one good thing we can at least say is, well, I don't know if it's good in the footballing terms, but at least Igvali ain't got a case right now. He ain't got any evidence on him.
Oh, is that, no, that's not a good thing, bro.
That's
The
what I
less
said
I,
for
the
I
less I
mean-
speak on that one.
I prefer really not to
we
speak.
so
I stay
either way,
clear on that
yeah.
one.
But one thing I will say though, it does listen again. It doesn't look good for one of your previous owners, the biggest one, the one that gave you a lot of success,
Yeah.
because potential bad allegations on him. You know,
Yeah.
that's
I just
nasty,
wanted to
that,
release
man.
just the whole information properly.
I agree
where-
with that.
They never,
I agree
they
with
never
that.
will. They never
it's
will.
honestly,
It's
that's
only
a
gonna
piss
happen,
take.
Chris. The reality is, Chris, it's only gonna
By
happen.
the time it,
after-
Chris, by the time it comes out, they'll all be dead.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
I was gonna say, or the only time it's gonna come out is when one of them is not currently in charge of a quite powerful country.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that.
And that.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. It's just annoying.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no, I get it.
Say the least.
That's a crazy segment. We move on to the next segment, by the way. And if you haven't already done so, people, be sure to smash up the like button. Helps out the channel tremendously. And subscribe if you're new here. Pierre Romero is letting you guys know. Smash up those likes. But look, he's got the Neto emoji at the end, too. The Neto emojis at the end. So the next thing I wanted to bring up is... this is kind of a weird situation that happened. So you guys remember, bro, this season I feel like we have been the bottom of the shit stick, right? When it comes to just really bad moments. It happened first with who was it? Cuckoo, when he went face to face with someone and then he ended up backing away or whatever the fuck. He just lost.
Collided with a manager, I think. He got shoved.
Something like that.
Oh, no, was this last season?
No,
Was
this
that last
season. This
season?
season.
Kukure, you on about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what did he do this season? Where
when he got dragged and thrown by Adama Traore. You know about
well,
that one?
that happened
No!
second. That was the second thing. That's become a meme too.
Oh.
But it was I think it was up against Arsenal or Liverpool, where
Remember
he
what
just
it's
got negative aura because he just bitched out on someone.
He just likes to rattle people there.
Yeah, he does. But
Oh,
same thing pretty
he
much
rage
happened.
baits, like, man.
Yeah, he does. But essentially, you guys saw what happened, and now it's all
Yeah, I
meme
missed that.
because.
Oh, she was in for it. Look at her face. She was
Oh,
there.
yeah,
for
her
it, man.
face. Yeah, she was there for it.
Like,
But like,
fine.
fucking Adama sending Cuckoo and the amount of like memes I've seen of just Cuckoo getting dragged across the earth is just ridiculous. And then obviously
Yeah, João
João
Pedro did not
kind
want
of.
that.
João, hey, kudos to João Pedro. He was brave enough to push Adama, but
Not until
then
he
you
turned
could
around.
tell he made a mistake. He was like, "Ah, fuck! Someone please come in here." You could tell Fofana was looking for blood, bro. But Chelsea and West Ham United have been charged by the Football Association following their mass altercation in the final stages of Saturday's Premier League match at Stamford Bridge. It is alleged Chelsea failed to prevent their players from behaving in an improper and or provocative way, while West Ham allegedly failed to ensure their players did not behave in an improper or provocative or violent way. The two clubs have until Friday, February 6th to provide responses. I mean, to be fair though, Adama was the one that started it. Adama was the one that started it.
I want to bring up, they used the word provocative there. That's where we're getting done on this, because Cucurella lent in, basically, and then Adama threw him.
Yeah, it's like get off me, basically.
That's provocative. That's kind of egging him on.
We know Cucurella's a bit of a rage bait, like already just said it.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
If you watch the video, he literally leans in.
I've seen what Cucurella look. He's like a little sneaky.
So Cucurella is another real Chris. I hear it, man.
Yeah, maybe.
But
yeah, like he was pushing his head towards Adama, like just pushing against him, and then Adama just threw him off him. And then
did you hear what Adama said in an interview? Because they interviewed him on Spanish television over like a Zoom call.
They had him and Cucurella on a split screen, I heard, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And Adama said, "I was just trying to talk to the ref. You just happened to be in my way. I didn't mean to hurt you.
They were laughing. And listen, don't laugh it off. They were ex-teammates at Barcelona.
Yeah, I mean,
and
they're
Spanish.
also international teammates.
Spanish,
Spanish teammates, yeah.
So I wanted just to make a little talking point about West Ham. I don't know if you saw that game against Burnley. They had my boy Axel Brick Nation Disasi playing. Today, when I came back, I decided to check out, what are they saying about Disasi on West Ham Twitter. He's getting glazed like I've never seen him get glazed before, man.
We'll get to the Disasi because we have a little segment on Disasi. Good for Disasi.
Someone offered me 36 quid, by the way. Someone offered me 36 quid, by the way, for a signed Disasi shirt from like 2 years ago.
And you turned it down?
I'm considering right now.
Oh, pretty. That's quite a good offer, though. If it's official.
I don't know about that one, Chris.
Considering it's probably worth about 5p, I'd probably take it.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I thought they were offering Ahmed 36 quid to buy it.
Yes, they offered me 36 quid to buy it.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy that.
I'm not sure, man. I'm thinking about it, man.
Ahmed likes Disasi too.
Signed Disasi kit, bro.
Brick Nation, as he said.
Real bricks, man. Real bricks, man.
You cook much at home?
Yeah, I cook very well.
Real cooks. All right, let's so yeah, that's the situation right there with I forgot what I even talked about. I can't lie, I've been laughing so much this fucking
West Ham.
West Ham, there you go. Yeah, so we'll see if what fines come out of it, but the disciplinary shit is just getting annoying. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I figured bring it up because maybe there's some disagreements in there in the chat or with you guys. Okay, let's get to a little bit more nitty gritty stuff. So there's been a few things happening with Strasbourg between us and Strasbourg, and a little bit of news. So I decided to lump this all together. So first things first, this happened. It was announced a few days after the transfer deadline, or actually a day after the transfer deadline. David Dr. Fofana to RC Strasbourg. Here we go. Deal done with documents approved despite interest from French club and Mallorca. Dr. Fofana leaves Chelsea on loan to join Strasbourg immediately. Key to help cover Omega's absence for the next few weeks. We'll cover Omega's injuries in the injury recap. Also, this was also mentioned. A decision will also be made whether Mike Penders, currently on loan at Strasbourg, will increase competition in goalkeeper position at Chelsea. I don't know if you guys have noticed as well too. So we forced Jurgensen to stay, but in the last few games, we have that goalkeeper that we recalled, Sherman Lowe. He's been on the bench in the last few games as well. So I'm not really sure what's going on with Jurgensen and his current situation. Yeah. Jurgensen hasn't been on the bench in recent games. I think maybe he was on the bench against Wolves, but against Arsenal, it was Sherman Lowe on the bench. At least as far as I recall. Actually, let me just double confirm that. Let me read the last tweet real quick before I confirm it. And then an update on Strasbourg. Strasbourg apparently firmly rejected 3 offers received this winter for Panicelli, Galadue, and Moreira Jr. 50 million offer for Panicelli, 45 million euro offer for Galadue, 45 million euro offer for Diego Moreira, that's actually pretty big considering what we got Moreira for. But yeah, these players actually been pretty good for their team this season. Can't lie. And also, O'Neill's actually been doing a decent job over in Strasbourg. I think
he just lost to Le Havre, mate. So I'm not sure about that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
No.
we'll take it back.
Yeah, they lost to Le Havre, mate.
They were 4 undefeated though, or at least they had 4 wins.
They lost to PSG before.
Yeah,
this.
PSG being understandable though.
Went down
now
to
they
10
lost
men.
to Le Havre. Yeah. But yeah, I
Jesus,
mean,
these guys are still 12 points off of third. Fucking hell.
yeah, but that's Rosenior damage. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the beginning of the season didn't go so well for Rosenior. But yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know how much there is to discuss on this really. Is there a possibility Panicelli comes to Chelsea? I doubt it. It would not make sense to me if he did, considering all the strikers that we're being linked with currently. We'll get to that, and as well as the strikers that we currently already have coming into the summer. And then Moreira's was another one too that, I'll be honest, like I think that ship has sailed at Chelsea. I don't think it's worth even trying to give him a career here at Chelsea. I just don't think it'll work out. But good for him that he's turned it around as well. Oh, did he get injured during Paphos?
Yeah, I remember Yildiz got injured, remember?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, he came off for half time.
That's why.
Oh no, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
totally
must be
forgot
him,
about that. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
I
I was gonna make the point that, you know,
Go
shout out to Ed is right, man. Strasbourg has a front shirt sponsor, but remember, their front shirt sponsors existed before the new ownership, by the way. So shout out to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're fucked them when they need to renegotiate it.
Yeah, I was going to say, when do they need to renegotiate? Because that's when I would worry. Because, yeah, we know our ownership haven't been that great at that. But, yeah, I mean, for Strasbourg's sake, it's good that those players didn't go, but I just think it's more so conserving them or waiting to keep them in case Chelsea want them, not so much. Yeah.
I would take Douay at this football club over Gusto.
You think so?
100%.
Oh, over who? Gusto?
Gusto, 100%.
I could see it. But, I mean, a swap deal. Maybe a swap.
I'd take Moreira over all of our left wingers, all of our wingers, period, except
If we sent Gusto to Strasbourg, he would fucking absolutely cook.
Would he?
I mean, he was cooking back in Lyon. So maybe. That's where my logic's coming from.
I can't comment on this.
Yeah, you got biases, unfortunately.
Marshall, I just want to ask for the rest of the show. Do we have any upcoming segments on Anselmino?
Yes, we kind of do actually.
Okay, I'll bite my lip for now then on that one. Okay.
Yeah, we're actually kind of these next 3 topics are kind of integrated to one another, so let's actually get into it. So, Mamadou Sarr, as some of you know, has come to Chelsea as a result of the transfer window. We lost Oliver there for a minute. So yeah, as a result of the transfer window, Sarr is currently in the team, and some people think that apparently he's just going to walk right in. I don't know if that's the case, but we have some comments here in regards to that. Chelsea have now fully activated the recall clause of Mamadou Sarr from Strasbourg, and he will join Liam Rossinior's squad for the rest of the season. Mamadou Sarr will compete for first team spot from the get-go. He is highly rated at the club and is admired by Liam Rossinior. Chelsea see him as a similar profile to Dean Huijsen, who they tried to sign last summer. I don't know if I agree with that, but I mean, listen, I think there's a promising center back in this one. Maybe he gets into the team over Badiashile or Tosin. I just can't really speak on it because we saw barely any of him during Club World Cup, and unless you're watching Strasbourg, I mean, he's been okay at Strasbourg. If you're watching Senegal, he was part of that Senegalese team in the final that ended up winning the whole thing. So there's some good accolades for Mamadou Sarr. I think if you can make him fight for his position, that's fair, and as they should. But where do you guys see Mamadou Sarr kind of being deployed? Is he going to be more of a right center back, left-handed center back? Are we gonna
Bench.
try to play him over Wesley or Chalobah?
Bench.
Bench.
Is he? Listen, Marshall.
Bench center back.
Don't do another bet. Don't do another £50 bet, Marshall. Are you feeling
No.
£50?
I'm okay.
I can't believe you did that.
I'm okay.
One, though. That's
Because
crazy.
listen, all those beers I drank, kind of, a little bit
got your
yeah,
head,
we're just
saying.
unfortunately.
Fair.
Yeah. They added up. I'll say they added up. Mushy
Listen,
peas. I shouldn't have gotten them.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna do. We'll do something. We'll do a different forfeit, whatever it is here. But
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm gonna bet you.
What is your forfeit?
I'm gonna bet you that he plays only 5 games, 5 or less games this season. Between 0 to 5, that's how much I'm gonna bet.
Starts or play?
Plays.
Nah, I'm not gonna take that bet. I ain't gonna take that bet. I'll be
Why
so
not?
real. Knowing how Chelsea move, he probably plays against Hull, and the next leg, depending on who we get, and then that's it. Like we actually don't use this guy.
Is he not good?
No, it's not that. It's not that. Remember, who was that player we got from last year? He was like the last minute. Amugu played like 2 games, bro.
Yeah,
I think that was a bit different.
I feel like they'll fuck it up. These guys don't have a plan.
Like,
They never have a plan.
Amugu was literally earmarked to go straight back to back to France to Strasbourg the very next summer.
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same as Amugu because of that, but like I still don't think he plays games. Because like, unless you're gonna like, because the thing is, the only time he could play is when Fofana doesn't play, and you know if he's gonna play it instead of Badiashile, cool. I don't know if he will, but we are reaching the point of the season. Depending on if you're gonna go like deep in certain competitions, like if we go deep in the Champions League, this will apply more.
Yeah,
bro, we're gonna get to a point where we're playing once a week. Fofana's gonna play every game anyway.
Yeah, I think the it's also different too because to be fair, Rosignor is familiar with him, right? Like Rosignor has been, using him in his lineups last season, half the season he was there. So requesting a player that you're familiar with is probably like, to the par, like essentially expected. So there's that. He might rely on him because he just trusts him a little bit. Like we're seeing how Santos his play time has completely tripled, almost quadrupled since Rosignor's joined because Rosignor knows him. So that could make the same argument for Sarr, but I don't know. I feel like part of me thinks like this is just another one of the bad planning loans, right?
I think also Santos has been with our squad since the Club World Cup. Like, I mean, to be fair, so was Sarr. Like he was there for the Club World Cup, but it's been like 7 months since then.
It's also a different position. Like, it is way easier to rotate out a midfielder than it is a centre back, just in general.
Of course.
Super Bowl on? Like, is the game actually started, people?
What game?
I don't think the Super Bowl game has actually started yet.
It has started. It's 3-0.
Oh wow, never mind. I'm not a big football guys, people.
Me neither. He's just on because I
just want to see the Bad Bunny halftime show.
Yes, me too. See
what? That's it.
We know ball, man. We know ball. That's
hey
it,
man,
we know ball.
Bad Bunny. That's all I want to see.
Just
want to make the reform angry. How about that? We'll just
but on a personal note, I actually know about Bad Bunny since the beginning because one of my boys is part Venezuelan, so it's pretty cool.
There you go.
See?
I'm actually gonna put this in the background, if anything, just to see what the hell's going on. But yeah. So the Mamadou Sarr thing, like, let's see what happens. Like, I'm not banking on this to be a game-changing signing. Maybe it is, and it'll be nice. It'll be delightful.
We ain't got exactly amazing centre backs, and Fana can't stay fit.
Yeah.
Surely he can get some minutes.
Knock on wood, he's been fit so far, but like, yeah.
Surely gets
Marshall, can I ask you a question? Do you think he plays more than 500 minutes between now and the end of the season?
Mamadou Sarr?
Yeah.
500 minutes is about 5-6 games.
Yeah.
Nah.
I think he does.
I genuinely don't see it.
I don't see it. To kind of give a comparison to that, Buonanotte paid 518 before his loan was cut short.
Yeah. Listen, we could be proven wrong, but
I think he does.
I just don't see it. Like
I reckon he
I
can
don't
play
know.
around.
And Buenanotte played 8 matches.
I'm telling
I think-
you right now, he's playing less than 5 matches, bro. I promise you.
To be fair, I also think this was all kind of forced because they just didn't want Anselmino to slip, right? So yeah, we'll talk on Anselmino.
No, I don't think it's that, bro. I think it's a case of like. I think it's a case of Rossinha. I think it was quite clear that they needed another centre back, or they wanted another centre back with Tosin going down injured. Instead of investing in a centre back, though, they just wanted to. Like, they didn't want to invest in another centre back, and it just so happened that they got lucky in a sense of Sarr and Rossinha to work together, and so Rossinha was like really receptive to the idea and liked the idea of him coming back. So it kind of worked out for them in that sense.
Yeah.
Then you just had to do the Anselmino switcheroo to make it happen. But I think if it was Maresca in charge, they probably still would have done this. I don't know if it would have been received as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Maresca's also worked with Sarr, just not as long as Rossinha. And it was during the Club World Cup, so I'm sure
he played
there
about 10
wasn't too
minutes,
much. Yeah, he played like
He played one game.
one game, and I think it was against
Off the bench.
it was against the Tunisia. It was against Tunisia.
Was it? I thought it was LAFC he came on against.
He may have come in on both, to be honest. I remember he came in as a sub for a
No, I
very
think
short
Anselmino
time.
came as a sub on one. I think he came on Benfica.
Yeah, that's right.
I think they both played a game.
I recall Sarr coming in for Tunisia because I was there. I remember seeing that and be like,
That's
"Oh,
fair.
he's not
You're
getting
probably
it."
right.
And it's-
Okay.
In some of those
it
games,
doesn't matter. It was insignificant amount of time, essentially, right? But speaking on the center back situation too, before we get on Anselmino and some of these injuries that have been happening. So last we left off on this, it was kind of on the fence whether this was going to go through or not. But Disasi finally got his move to West Ham.
Yay.
So big up Disasi.
Oh, he's moved?
Big up the brick.
On
What
loan.
happens when you invite girls in your place? You get a takeaway, you get a non-doors.
I'm
Big up.
surprised that's actually not a meme. I swear, that should be the meme.
Hoopla! All right, Axel Disasi. So this is where we left it last, right? He had a West Ham medical ahead of the proposed loan, but the player must still agree to the move. So we weren't even sure if he agreed to the move, which, oh my God. Axel Disasi's loan move to West Ham has been described as complicated in the last half hour, according to Jacob Steinberg. But lo and behold, eventually it did happen. Here is the Fabrizio Bamba. Axel Disasi to West Ham. Here we go. Deal completed in time and now all approved. Understand West Ham and Chelsea have all agreed terms of loan deal until the end of the season. Medical done earlier and documents now okay. So big up to him. He finally got his move. I'm sure he was not going to say no because it's a World Cup year. You know, like he's trying to get called up. I don't know if he actually does get called up. I doubt it. He's not starting.
He's not even getting
He's
called
definitely
up,
not
bro. What are we
starting.
talking about?
He
Yeah,
got
right.
called up to the last year's.
He got called up to the last. No, Marshall. He got called up to the one last time because Kimpembe got injured. Excuse me.
I mean, his
Only
Kimpembe's
reason he
still
got
not
called up.
available. Well, who is going to be the starting center back? You guys
Didn't he
reckon
play
for
last game
France?
for
It's
West
going to
Ham,
be
though?
Saliba, and it's going to be Saliba that's going to start. Upamecano is definitely going. Konate's a maybe. Who else have
Koundé's
they
going
got?
to be there, but
Wait,
Koundé is
Yeah,
not.
By the way, didn't you play last game? Where they won 2-0?
He played for West Ham. Yeah, he already played.
Oh, he's already helping them then. Maybe they buy him.
You
Yeah.
need a number 4. You need like
relegation.
another guy that's going to be like a backup so he can probably like, fit that role.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they said deep.
Yeah, they've
That's
so they've
why they
also
won.
got they got Koundé who can play centre back, and then they got Lucas Hernandez who again can play centre back.
Damn, is Lucas Hernandez still getting called up? What the fuck?
Yes, because brother. What do you mean? Is he still getting called up? It's friggin' Deschamps. There's a reason why Longley.
But that's
was
why I'm
getting
saying Disasi might still get the call up if
No,
he
he
plays
won't.
decently.
Marshall.
Deschamps likes his players he trusts, you know.
Yeah, Marshall.
He was playing against under 21 players 2 months ago.
Marshall.
That's
In
fair.
recent call-ups, he does not feature. Who does feature is Longley, Loic Bade, and Pierre Kalulu.
Mm,
He's not making it, my brother.
Oh,
yeah, there's no future for him.
Can I just be honest, man? Shout out to Rick Nation. I'm just happy he's playing football again at a high level, man. We need to appreciate that first.
Maybe they
High
get
level
relegated.
is At a high level is a very generous thing to say.
That's not really generous. The EPL is a high level football.
Yeah, Premier League.
In the
is
Prem, yeah. No, I agree with you.
like even Championship's not a bad league in general, but like.
I need to appreciate anything when it comes to
what did you have in that flask? Because I know for damn sure that is not whiskey.
I was gonna.
I know for
That's
damn
how
sure
I'm
it's
just
not whiskey.
passive
With
doing
you,
the
I
streams.
know for damn sure it's not whiskey.
What do you think it is then?
Lucasade.
Lucas, eh?
No, it is whiskey. I'm not kidding. I'm actually drinking whiskey.
No, you're not, dude. Stop.
Bro, look, I'm genuinely being serious.
Sniff it, Marshall.
I'm
Sniff it.
drinking it, bro. I'm not even kidding.
Because
Bro, what-
brother, you're showing us. Are you good?
It's all to get into him now.
Bro, no, there's no way you, a Somalian man, is drinking whiskey out of that and keeping a straight face.
Yes!
No,
I
no,
told
forget
you
all that.
before,
Can we just go back to
I
the
was
fact?
told, so I don't know.
Sorry,
Yes!
can we just go back to the fact that this brother tried to show us what's inside a fucking dark
I
flask?
know. That's the other thing too. Like, Ahmed, can you see what color that's inside this can, bro? Like,
I thought you were trying to tell you to sniff it, man. You can smell it.
No, I
scratches,
before, man.
scratches the people in the chat. Scratches.
Listen, I do, man. Listen, I'm sorry, Marshall does not think black men can drink whiskey. I'm sorry, mate. But
Yeah,
I do.
Marshall
No,
doesn't
you, a Somalian man, has nothing to do with the
Oh,
fact that you're black.
Somalian
It's a
man, though.
Somalian.
What? Since when did Somalis not drink whiskey? When did this not happen?
I feel like you. First of all, I feel like your liquor of preference is probably rum, and you probably like fruity
shoot
drinks,
now.
anyways.
That's rum is my.
You
second
call him
choice.
zesty?
Rum is second, but whiskey's first.
Oh. You shot good then.
I might be calling him zesty. All right. Well, when I visit again, I gotta sniff the flask so I can confirm or deny.
I should just go sniff it.
What do you mean by that?
All right. Let me move on to the next topic. Okay, this is what Oliver wanted to kind of mention. So we'll actually bring this up as part of this. So there's been a round of injury roundups, and yes, we're gonna include
injuries, huh?
Strasbourg in this. And yes, Scott,
Oh, yes.
again. So latest head coach Gary O'Neill confirmed that new defender Aaron Anselmino is experiencing a minor thigh issue. He expected to return to training towards the end of next week. This is the same thigh issue I think he's been having issues with all season.
It's the hamstring.
Yeah.
His hamstring is cooked, bro. His hamstring is made of paper mache. That's
Yeah.
the issue.
Well,
The thing
we
is,
said the
I
same
hope
about
it's just
Alvarez.
like a growth spurt thing. I really do, because he's still really young to have so many issues. Like, listen, I feel like it
It
could
can
happen
happen
at a
to
young
young
age.
players though, like getting
Yeah.
injuries a lot. Like,
But
even
like,
Jack
it's depending on how you
Wilshere as
recover
well.
from here, right? Because he's a center back, and we're not going to see the best of him until he's older. But like, still, it's kind of concerning. Like, this is like Fofana rates of injuries, right? Like Fofana, even at Leicester, I remember Fofana's still getting injured like crazy.
After that injury, yeah.
Even before the big leg break that he
Bro,
had,
he's been-
he was still getting a lot of injuries.
Fofana's been having leg injuries since St Etienne.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The leg break, like that one.
No, Chris, at his French club, he had injuries, like frequent injuries as well.
Yeah, before the leg
You
break
know,
was-
the thing is, man, I want to comment. You know what they say about thigh injuries, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's
say about
awesome!
Iron.
They're making a freaking The Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
You didn't
love
know this,
that.
Marshall?
Did you not realize that?
No, I didn't
It's
know that. I
coming out
don't
in
keep
3
track of
months,
this.
bro.
I just saw the commercial. That's what the Super Bowl's good for.
Yeah, but brother, that commercial would
Pick
have
up.
already come out.
Oh, I had no idea. I had no idea.
Either way, listen, man. You know what they say about thigh injuries, man. That's what I have to say.
I don't know what they say about thigh injuries, Ahmed. Why don't you enlighten us?
I can't say that, but listen.
Cool.
You know what they say about thigh injuries.
Great.
I don't know what they say about thigh injuries. He should be back, but let's see how he stays fit.
No, he's cooked, bro. Get rid of him.
Listen, I don't know.
Bit harsh.
It
No,
could
it's
be one
not.
season. He could be fine next season.
He
You never
is
know.
20 years old, experiencing potentially his 5th hamstring injury.
It just could be the same one, though.
Maybe
Scott.
1 year of
No,
Chelsea.
Marshall, it doesn't matter. No, Marshall, he has 2 hamstrings. It has to be at least one. Or he has to have injured his hamstring like more than once. He only has 2. So like, it's definitely the same injury. But I don't care.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that means it's going to happen in the future. Like We have a 20-year-old or 21-year-old, I can't quite remember off the top of my head,
Mhm.
with 5 hamstring injuries, potentially 4 or 5, depending on whatever this issue is.
Yeah.
Like, he's
I
cooked.
mean,
He's finished, bro.
It could be we got to give him the Reece James treatment, you know. Manages
Cool.
minutes.
So we've got to wait a year. He's got to have surgery. Number one is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Great at 20 years old. Fantastic. So he's then out for a long period of time for him to come back and us to have to like nurture him for a year. This is a guy, by the way, at least with Reece James, you had a point of reference of, okay, you know what you're getting. We're doing all this for a kid who has shown us nothing.
That's what you don't give this time to an Aaron Anselmino. Like Reece James is literally one of the best players in the world.
Oh yeah, of course. I was saying that sarcastically, but I do think
I'm
like
not sure
I don't want to
give it
rush
that
and
time.
pull. I don't want to rush the gun on this one.
I do.
Can I just be honest
Get rid of
with you? I don't even want to be given that time to Reece the Beast anymore, man. He's got
Reece
back
doesn't
to
need it anymore. Reece doesn't need it anymore. I know you're trolling and you're trying to rage bait, and that's cool. But like Reece doesn't need it anymore. We've reached the point where he can play 2-3 games in a week, you know.
He played 5 games, 90 minutes back to back.
Bro,
as well.
this guy can't complete more than this guy's played 6 games this season in the league. For
you know what the frustrating thing to me is, and this is just a theory. Like I don't know what the fucking players do, but I think I got a good pulse on this. I genuinely don't think players when they're young very much take their career as seriously as they do when you get to Reece's age, and Reece also having proper mentors, right? Like I don't think you get as good as a mentor as a Thiago Silva who teaches you, who shows you through example of like what to do at a professional level to maintain your body as physically able to do the things that you need it to do, and also to maintain that. And I think that's something that, like, you guys remember before Poch came in, how there was a whole mess and fiasco about how players would blow off the gym training afterwards. Some players wouldn't really like they would show up late to training. Some players would half-ass their training. Like, I feel like at this age, like, because we have such a fucking young team, a lot of these players just come in and they're just shooting the shit. They're not taking training that seriously, unlike the older players. And it's just, again, that's bad team building. But I think that's a big part of a lot of these injuries. Just like these players just not really taking into consideration cool down, stretching afterwards, and all this bullshit that helps prevent injury. That's just my theory, though. I could be totally wrong.
Right. Again, I just think this guy
Anselmino's probably in the hyperbolic time chamber doing everything, and he still getting his hurt. So like,
no, again, I don't know what's going on with him, but like, bro, I'm tired of catering to these guys.
Yeah,
like, because you see what the issue is currently in the team of ever since the whole stuff came out when Maresca got sacked, there's just constant talk about the medical team in terms of like this reduction of minutes and weight load management and whatever. There's a constant discourse about that. There's constant discourse about this guy can't play and that guy can't play and why this guy can't play and why that guy can't play. Bro, I'm tired of all these guys. The only guy in the whole squad that I'm willing to give like leeway to in terms of being injury prone and whatnot is Reece James, and even he is starting to come through that. It's obviously not all the way there because there's still an element of load management, and we see obviously at the moment he's got a little knock, whatever it is. He's the only dude I'm allowing it to. Everyone else needs to leave, bro. Even Omega, by the way. I think Axe made it as a joke earlier.
Yeah, right here, man.
But honestly, is there any way we can like tear up the pre-agreement?
So yeah, Emmanuel Omega has sustained a
I think you can tear up a pre-agreement. I don't know.
So Omega is out for 2 months because another hamstring.
Do it,
hamstring
please,
family.
bro.
Let's go.
I told you, bro. He's cooked.
This guy's had like 4 injuries this season, I think.
Yeah, it's been bad for him this season. I can't lie.
I wonder our medical team has been all safe. We have a lot of injury-prone players.
It's like getting an STI consistently, bro. Like I feel like these players, like the hamstring, you know what I mean? They just keep getting the STI, bro. Like give it up, bro.
Fucking Christ, bro.
That's what it feels like.
I get it. Yes, sure. Fucking ridiculous example, but I get you. Oh god. But
I am not speaking from personal experience.
Maybe you will.
Hey.
What do you mean by that?
It's not even the COVID jab, Lola, because if it was COVID, bro, this is shit been happening before COVID. Reece James has been fucking.
I know, that's funny. He's like, yeah, blaming COVID
consistently.
for like some things. Yeah.
That fat boy Reece, man. He couldn't even last
Fat
9
boy
minutes.
Reece, man.
9 minutes of West Ham, bro, and he's broken already. It's crazy.
The other one I want to bring up too in this one, right, is so Jamie Gittins, to give an update, has torn his hamstring as well. This should be the hamstring roundup, to be honest. This is what this really should be, the hamstring roundup. Because every injury in this segment is hamstrings, literally. We just need to provide new hamstrings. We need to start making artificial hamstrings. We need to team up with Infinite Athlete, use their data, and make artificial hamstrings for these players, because this is ridiculous now. But yeah, Gittins has torn his hamstring. He'll be out long-term, says Senior. I won't be surprised if he's out for the rest of the season, pretty much.
Yeah, you know what?
Because he's been away for a while. That's why I was thinking, why is he not playing?
This guy's been gone for the season. I don't think he's played a single minute in the...
You was hyping him up too for me, so...
Oh, get rid of him. He's another one. He is another one. Get rid of him.
Scott just doesn't like hamstring injury players.
What?
No, it's not that. I don't want injury-prone players, bro.
They're all hamstrings.
Like, I can deal with like a couple, I think. It's just when there's so many.
Nah,
like...
fuck all that. Leave.
Bro, no, but think about it. Like, actually, all our injuries right now are hamstring injuries.
Remember Arjen Robben? Like, he'd always get injured every season.
Tosin got a hamstring injury. Lavia's still recovering from hamstring injuries. Brother, our hamstrings are cooked.
Robin had cooked their hamstrings too.
You know? Marshall, I think these guys here,
it's a big thing in football.
Training. It has to be the training, bro. The training has to be doing something to their hamstrings, like what
they just got weak hamstrings.
Wait a minute. Are you implying the terrorist bold fraud injured these players and their hamstrings?
Loki, some of these guys, bro.
So you know,
you're saying this man had pasta rigatoni with hamstring on the side.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ,
when does Reece James
man came into the team and turned everyone's fucking hamstrings to angel hair pasta. But
can we be honest? Like Essugo, I didn't even know he existed at Chelsea. I'll be honest. I don't know he existed.
I deadass. Oh yeah, that's right. He got injured during international duty. But I don't think he played a single minute in the Premier League. I can't lie.
I think he has, but like for one game, like, and it was like trash minutes.
West Ham or
something?
No, he has. He has for one game. I can't remember what game it was. Oliver's right. He came off the game. He came off the bench for one game for like 5 minutes.
It was either in August or September.
I'm looking at it right now. Premier League, FA Cup, EFL, 0 minutes played.
Yeah, I knew it.
What about Champions League?
Surely not.
Maybe UCL. Let me check. I mean, it would show up, right?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, it would show up if he played UCL.
I'm fucking remembering playing a game for us this season.
0-0-0. Yeah, I knew it.
There's nothing, bro.
Nothing.
He hasn't played a single minute for us.
You guys made up in your head.
Oh my days! No, you're right. You haven't. Oh my god.
We had the Mandela effect.
No, the Champions League. No, you're right, because he wasn't registered for the Champions League. That's why Buonanotte was added.
Yeah. We're just making up
and it's
things.
why Sarr's now added. Sarr is taking his place in the Champions League. Yeah, he's good. Get rid of him.
There is no way.
He's actually scammed us with the pays. Like, we're just paying him
Seriously.
on the injury bench or
Seriously.
whatever.
You know what it is, man? Maybe it's just
I'm willing to give it next season, though.
Marshall, we ask the real question then. Do we have any female medical staff? Like, we need to start asking the real questions here, man. Because
why is this a real question?
What?
Let's ask the real question.
He wants Eva back.
A lot of hamstring injuries, I'm just saying.
Yeah, a lot of hamstring injuries, you know.
Could just said bring back Eva, something, not just female,
you know what I mean?
You know.
Listen, maybe they're getting some quality time with the ladies, man, with the female staff.
Huh?
Saying that fix you.
Hey, I'm just listen. We gotta explore every option here, man. We gotta explore every option here.
I'm sure.
Maybe.
Why do you entertain?
Go on loan, but we need another midfield for sure. Listen, Scott.
Oh no, we need another midfield 100% because we're getting rid of 2 of them, or we should be getting rid of 2 of them in the summer. We need to be getting another midfielder in 100%. Like, to be honest, I'd probably get in 2 midfielders, but the problem is that the 5th midfielder I'd want it to be an older dude who doesn't mind having kind of like bleep minutes. But these guys won't do it because they love their young'uns.
I need at least two. I need at least two. You can go above two for me if we're having any further outgoings outside of Essugo and Lavia.
I mean, I'm fine with just 2 extra ones if we just get rid of the 2 midfielders because we've got Santos, we've got Enzo, we've got Caicedo.
I'm just sick of this. We're in season 3 of Caicedo has no midfield backup.
Well, because the
listen, can I be honest, man? And you know what's funny about Caicedo, aka Shinkukis?
Shut up, man.
He's
Kick
level
this guy off. No, kick this guy off. Kick this guy off.
Disrespectful.
What, Scott? Am I not allowed to voice my opinion, Scott? What's going on?
No, you're not.
No,
you're not.
You get a yellow for that one,
I
bro.
feel like that was
Actually, to be honest, there should have been so many more yellows sent today. Chris, you should actually. You know what? I checked VAR. Chris, you get a yellow for your earlier comment. That's a very delay. We had to look back at the whole play, Chris, so yeah, you get a yellow for your earlier comment. I just realized that.
I clearly never get red, so
we had to finish the play. The ball never went out of play. That's why,
all
Chris.
goes to Ahmed.
Yeah, the ball.
Just
the ball
remember,
never went out of play.
Listen, I'm just gonna be honest. Listen, Caicedo, whatever you want to call him, he's level 100 drop too. Let's keep it real. Is that wrong of me to say?
Central senior, yes.
Yeah, man, and even under what's his name again? The one that played our former manager's name.
Which manager?
No, he knows the answer. He's just been.
I don't know.
Yeah, Enzo Maresca, man. You know, he started declining also under him too.
Not really, not like with Liam Rossinho, I don't think.
I mean,
but
post
like,
Arsenal.
I will say last game Caicedo played very well though.
Yeah, last game.
Yeah,
he actually played really well.
But listen, man, everyone can play well against Wolves, man. You know what I mean?
Not Pedro Neto, apparently.
Yeah, Pedro Neto.
But Pedro Neto is a special case, isn't it? So I don't know what
you he's very
we
special.
know he's special. Jinx, you owe me a second. Jinx, you owe me pop. Whatever you guys call it in the UK. But yeah, the injury situation is not looking good. And listen, I'm just gonna say right now, if we hear that because Andre Santos went down pretty easily. If we hear that Andre Santos has a thigh injury, I'm just saying.
What, you saying get rid of him? You're crazy.
No. I'm just saying. Everyone has a hamstring injury.
Oh. He's actually quite good as well.
Female medical staff.
It's a shame.
Listen, man, medical staff, man, we need to start investigating. Be real.
Listen.
No, what do you mean, Ahmed? Explain.
Well, you want to investigate the medical staff?
Why do we need to investigate the? No, Ahmed. Why do we need to investigate the female medical staff?
Listen, we just don't want to make sure that we are doing doing healing and not loving.
What do you mean by that?
I mean,
bro, I love making Ahmed
healing, not loving. That's it, man. If you understand,
again, what do you mean by
not
that?
enough loving. That's the problem.
Sorry, Chris.
Maybe there's not enough loving. That's the problem.
I think maybe there's a bit too much loving. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a bit too much loving going on, man.
All right, we're shutting this down.
I don't want to say, man. You know what I mean?
I've lost my head right now, bro.
Maybe we re-aggravating hamstrings because there's too much loving going on. So we need to
rubbish.
What is this string?
Allow me to move on, man. I'm gonna preface this next segment with this, right? First of all, the news is dry, right? It's more so entertaining the idea. I don't think anyone on this panel genuinely believes it's gonna happen, but it is news. We have been linked with these guys multiple times now, but let's see if it were to happen. If it is true, we can have a discussion on that. So, and that discussion is going to be on these links that have been happening, right? The Alvarez and Morgan Rogers links. Now, you guys know we have been linked with Morgan Rogers for
great.
How many seasons now we've been linked with Morgan Rogers? 2 seasons, 3 seasons now?
Well,
2 seasons in a row, right?
We go through the fornication. At least that was entertaining.
Oh my god! Well, with Morgan Rogers, he signed. This was from December 21st, right? So there was links here. I think he's still under 22, something like that.
Makes
Morgan
it
Rogers signed a new 5-year deal, but is one to watch in the future because many clubs interested. Chelsea had him on their list for last summer, but it never got to the point of official proposal. No chances he leaves in January. Fast forward to recent news. Fabrizio again reporting. Chelsea are still very attentive to Morgan Rogers' situation and are big fans of the player. One to watch in the summer in case of huge proposal. There could be a possibility for Rogers to try a new chapter. Now, I'm not going to underestimate Fabrizio. I completely thought he was all PR and lying when it came to Garnacho thing, and look what happened. So you never know. These links have been going on for a while, and I'll show you after this segment the example of being linked for a while and it not happening. Some of you wink, wink, nudge, nudge might already know who I'm talking about. So now this happened recently. Now we have been linked to Alvarez before. When was that window that we were actually like really excited about potentially getting Alvarez and it never happened? Was that the
season ago or so?
Was that the one where we got Enzo, right?
I think it was when we got Maresca, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I think that summer we had last minute like links to Alvarez and nothing.
Because by that point, that was after his second season at City.
Yeah.
Are we sure this definitely happened?
Yeah, you don't remember that? I actually
You don't remember the whole link? Oh.
Yeah,
we were linked, but whether you believe the true validity of it is another question.
Yeah, actually, I'll look for when that link happened, and
I believe
I'll scour.
those links over these like right now.
Yeah, those links were stronger than these, but just to get this point across, so ESPN Argentina journalist came out and said that Chelsea are quietly advancing for Julian Alvarez. They tell me there are conversations. Moreover, they told me that part of the agency or the agents who handled his transfer for Julian were in London this week watching Chelsea versus Arsenal. Could be Arsenal as well.
I stopped reading it quietly advancing. When do these guys ever quietly advance anything?
This isn't very quiet for quietly advancing. And then there's news today that came out from the same journalist, I believe, that I insist people are talking about a lot with Barcelona and Arsenal, but I'm being told that the team slowly moving forward is Chelsea. Chelsea quietly are advancing for Julian Alvarez. I'm told there are conversations. In fact, part of the agency handling the same thing I just read before, they know both clubs want him, but I'm being told is that as of today, the most advanced contacts are with Chelsea. Now, here's the thing. I don't believe it, right? I think it's a lot of bullshit. I also think even if it is real, we're going to bottle it. But if I were to actually entertain why this could potentially be real, you have Garnacho at Chelsea. You have Enzo at Chelsea. You have Argentinian contingency at Chelsea, right? You could also make the argument, we've been linked with him before. You could also make the argument he probably isn't on super high wages since he's left City to go to Madrid. He's in that age bracket that the ownership like. He is a good striker. He's been proven now that he's a good striker. So I think he would come to Chelsea and he would actually do really well for us. I would love this signing. 100% I would love this signing. He would be easily my signing. Morgan Rogers, I'm still a little on the fence about, but he's having a really good season as well.
Rogers is good as well.
I would play Morgan Rogers as a left forward or a left winger instead of Garnacho. So in that sense too, I would rather take him. But I don't know. I don't know about that one. That one's more questionable for me. But this one, I would 100%, no questions asked, take.
Even with price, no questions.
I mean, listen, we paid 60 million for Gittins. I am willing to pay 70, 80 for, it's not our money anyways, but 70, 80 for Julian.
Marshall, do you want to know how much money Julian Alvarez is earning at Atletico Madrid?
Oh boy.
Probably a lot actually, because they do pay their players.
300k, I think someone said.
211,000 pounds a week. So above our pay rate already.
By the way, I was also there's another thing that's scuppering this, and that's that he's never ever coming back to England.
Probably not.
Why wouldn't he?
He won a treble with Man City.
I was gonna say he has nothing more to win in England. It's first of all. Secondly, part of him leaving Manchester City was I don't think he liked the weather. I think he wanted to be back in Spain or big in a hotter country. I think his partner was also involved in that as well. And what's he gonna get here that he couldn't have got at City?
I think the only thing he didn't win at City was the Carabao Cup. Like whoop-de-doo, you know.
Maybe he starts more than he
wants
would
to
have
come
done
in
at
and win
City,
the
but he,
Carabao
he was
Cup.
actually starting a good amount for him. Like the season they won the treble. Like there's no incentive for him unless we're going to pay him like 300k plus,
That ain't happening.
maybe 350 plus. There's no incentive for him to come to Chelsea.
Do you think though that maybe because he's good buddies with Enzo Fernandez? Do you think maybe there might be something there with like they're talking a lot and
Well, maybe.
if he
You're
were
gonna
to
say,
make
like,
a move, he's
Pogba
more
and
inclined?
Lukaku situation.
What do you mean Lukaku situation,
You
Chris?
remember Pogba and Lukaku? They're good friends, and there was like a video. We was linked to Lukaku as well, and there's like a video and like Pogba and it's I'm gonna join Man United, and there's like hugging each other or whatever. You don't
I don't
never seen that
remember
video?
No, I didn't.
Am I the
no,
only
haven't.
one or? It's years ago.
The other reason too, so I remember mentioning this briefly. This is just again an idea, but if this were legit, I could first of all, you asked me how much money, and I think what Chelsea are gonna do, which is what they always do when they have all these players that they're trying to get rid of. I'm guaranteeing you, and we did this sort of with Atletico Madrid, so I could see Atletico Madrid being willing to do business like this again with us. Potentially, we give them Pedro Neto, and we get a price on Alvarez.
Okay, mate.
They're gonna block
Okay,
the transfer
buddy.
talks after that.
Okay, buddy.
You don't think Neto would be like a player Simeone would want?
That's
Just
not
run and gun,
that's
He
not-
can
again.
work hard, but like
again.
or even
Marshall,
Garnacho. He might throw him in.
Marshall, that is not the argument
Nacho,
here.
no, he will not like
In
Nacho.
what world is Atletico Madrid taking a deal of money? How much I don't know. Plus Pedro Neto for their best attacker.
But
They
remember,
already
we
got
did
rid
it again with Conor
sorry,
Gallagher and João
Marshall.
Felix
look,
and all that.
Look how well that turned out with Conor Gallagher.
Marshall,
Where's he
Marshall,
now?
hold on. Did you just? Yes, we did that for João Felix, who they were actively trying to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Is number one. Number two, they don't need a left winger. They've just signed one.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need. I don't even know if they need a right winger. To be honest, I don't know what their team is actually currently.
I have no idea.
But yeah, like trying to compare it to the Felix thing is dumb. They were trying to actively sell him. This is their best attacker.
But
Wait,
has he?
is it Alvarez been their best attacker this season?
I don't know if he's been playing much. That's the thing that I'm not entirely sure what's been going on with Alvarez's minutes
scored,
at the
like,
club.
It's not as much as last season. I don't think he will, but like
No, he hasn't been as good as last season. But to be fair, I
That's
don't think
why I
Atletico have
think-
been that great to be.
Atletico need to sack Simeone, bro. He's washed, man.
God
So
damn.
honest. He's washed.
God damn.
I'm never gonna sack him.
His numbers aren't amazing. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but I know there's a good.
His numbers in the Champions League are good. His numbers in the league are. Wow, yeah, he's on a mad goal drought. Jesus Christ,
Is
Yeah.
it really
But
that
we know
bad?
there's a good
Because,
player
I think
there.
it's really bad.
He's just in bad form then, by the sounds of it. Because
I know there's a good player there, and if he comes to Chelsea, I'm sure he would be better.
I think.
I'm
I mean,
confident if we
I'm
got
looking at
if
their
we got
team
him.
right now. Yeah, I forgot they got Lookman. Has he scored a lot of goals for them?
Actually, they just got Lookman. He
Alvarez,
scored in his
by the
They
way,
just got it, so
Alvarez is still their top goal scorer in all comps.
Oh,
How many
wow.
goals he got?
They got Saul off
11.
as well. That
Oh wow, that's not bad.
He's their joint top goal scorer in both all comps and in the league.
okay, then their striker.
So,
force
yes,
is not the greatest.
He is probably their best
yeah,
attacker
he's still,
currently.
yeah.
Yeah, but if he wants to leave, then they would probably
Yeah, that'd be nice.
they'll
to
probably
have him go,
entertain suitors.
Yeah,
Would they?
not for good. It'd be a good price though, like 80, 90. I don't know, maybe 100 even.
When did we get linked with Alvarez, bro? I'm trying
Like,
to
look how
find
much
it.
TK,
I swear I used it for a
Automade, and all these
thumbnail.
players go for as well.
I remember two links. I remember the first one, we got linked to him under Pochettino, but that was lazy reporting because we were getting linked with a bunch of Argentinian players.
Yeah, I think we
As
got
soon as
linked with
Pochettino came in.
Raiders as well.
Maybe that's
And
I thought
and
I
then we
saw
got
that.
we got linked with him when Maresca came in that summer.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a thumbnail, but maybe I never used them for a thumbnail. I thought I did. It was like one of those transfer deadline madness kind of days. Like it was just like, oh my god, there's so much happening. Oh well, I'll find it another time. But yeah, we were linked with him in the past, so I could see like there being actual interest. Whether Chelsea actually pull it off, I'm very doubtful. Very
We're not
doubtful.
gonna do this.
That's
man.
how
Let's
bad.
give up,
By the
man.
way, that's how bad Gallagher is. He can't replace like Koke or nothing like that still, and Koke's like 35.
Can I be honest, mate? Can I just be honest here? Let's keep it real.
No.
We're not getting him, Alvarez. America's already coming in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Thank you.
That's also true. That's also very true. And another reason why I don't think we're going to actually get Alvarez is because we've seen, and same thing with Morgan Rogers, we've seen this saga play through where we're constantly linked to the player, interest in the player, interest, are keeping an eye, they're scouting, they're paying close attention to, and all this and that, and then it just doesn't happen. And this is the prime example of what I'm talking about. Yildiz. All this talk about we were tracking Yildiz, we're keeping attention to Yildiz, all this and that. Chelsea are very interested in the player and all this. So, January 13th, Nizar Cancella, one of the mouthpieces of the club. Chelsea have been tracking Juventus forward Kenan Yildiz. I've mentioned this multiple times in the past in the show, and boom, lo and behold, this is what happens. Fabrizio Romano reporting here that Juventus reached verbal agreement with Kenan Yildiz and his camp over new long-term deal. New contract will be valid for the next 4 years as Kenan Yildiz has agreed to pen and paper with salary increase. He's going to be among the best paid players in the squad. Deservedly so. He's been really good for them. But yeah, there's another reason why I don't think this is happening. We've been linked with this player for so long, to the point where people actually thought like it was a very realistic signing or realistic prospect or player that we were going to try to sign. Jesus Christ, Patriots. But yeah, it's no good. So he's signed a new contract with Juve, or is going to, and this is now dead in the water. No more of these silly links. But yeah, I mean, same old, right? Nothing new here, guys.
Nothing new. We missed the
Yeah,
option.
anyone actually disappointed we didn't go for Yildiz? I would have much rather Yildiz than Garnacho, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Saying that, mate, but
he's younger.
Yeah, well, you're not Paul and Stanley, so.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, even regardless, Ahmed, like, he's a good player. He's much better than Garnacho.
Player, I agree.
Yeah. Was there any will where Juve would have entertained getting rid of him?
Yeah, if he didn't sign the contract, they would probably want it for big money, right?
Probably. How many does anyone know how many? Probably not. No, probably no one knows how long he had left on his contract, so.
No.
Yeah, there's probably not much. But regardless, he's signing a new one now. He's going to have a 5-year extension, or 4-year, sorry. So, yeah, Yildiz dead in the water. That was never going to happen, and now it's confirmed that's probably not going to happen because he's doing new contracts. So, yeah, it's unfortunate because there's a good player there, but hey, it is what it is. This is the ownership that we have. Few more things before we wrap it up, people. And also, as always, be sure to smash up the like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Helps us out tremendously. We're trying to get to 4K, and we have a big benchmark at 5K. If we can hit that, we'll reveal some nice things for the channel. So, yeah, big up to you guys. And let's get into the Chelsea PR machine. Yeah, this is our favorite part of being a Chelsea fan, all the PR. So a lot of things have been happening in terms of PR. A lot of things have been said. And yeah, just let's get a general feeler for what's been being put out there. This is what I deem to be PR, right? So Kieran Gill came out and said this earlier. Chelsea did not return for Marco Senesi or Jacobo Ramon because they did not value both as high as Jeremy Jacquet. Chelsea will evaluate the center back situation this summer. Translation, they were never really in for Senesi or Ramon, and probably were never really in for Jacquet to begin with anyways. So there you go. That's why they couldn't do business. Whatever happened to negotiating multiple deals at once? All right, whatever. Another one here related to that. There is no regrets that Chelsea missed out on Jeremy Jacquet because of their decision to keep Josh Achampong and Mamadou Sarr as part of their plans. Wow.
Every day, man. Every day, 2 minutes, bro. Is that Champong even play games, man?
Achampong actually played yesterday. Came off the bench.
At right back. At right back. So he's not even playing RCB. Wow. Amazing.
Yep. So there's that. He played some minutes, but I'm not hearing it, man. You guys were in for him. If you were satisfied with what you had, why even make an attempt to waste people's time on Jeremy Jacquet and all that stuff? I just think it's all feel good factor, just dopamine. Like, hey, let's give him a transfer window and let's tell him we're making moves, so they think that we can restore some faith to Blue Co. They think that we're probably actually going to do something. We all know. This came out as well. Chelsea are targeting a center back, midfielder, and attacker in the summer window. They have assets to sell in the summer and have bought £84 million from. They have brought £84 million from winning the Club World Cup and another $80 million by progressing to the last 16 of the Champions League, with possibility of more to come. Holy shit! I didn't know that.
That's too cool. Enzo Maresca, Jesus.
Wait, what?
Thanks to Enzo Maresca on that one. Getting us Champions League. Getting us the Club World Cup.
True.
Is that right, Ahmed? Oh, he's away. Is he gone? He just
He
disappeared.
actually disappeared after that. That's actually insane. I think he got disconnected. I can't lie. Oh, man.
Don't forget, chat. Maresca out, man. There we go.
There you go. I'll say it for him. But actually, this is a pretty big deal. Whether they actually... Man, they're still going to blame FFP. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they got this extra money.
I mean,
Maybe
we
they
could've
do
got
some
even
deals.
more money if we got a fucking sponsor. Like, you know what? I loved it when we had no sponsor. I thought tops 3-4 months, right? I thought, yes, the first time we can have no sponsor shirts, to buy. It's like, what, 2-3 seasons? Is it 2 seasons or 3 seasons? I honestly...
It's been pretty much 3 seasons.
Okay, it's getting to the 3rd season then.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We
Yeah,
may as well just give it up. Give it up. No buying it. We don't need it.
Just accept an offer. With Dario Essugo being ruled out until March, having not played all season, and Romeo Lava being sidelined since November, Chelsea have thought about adding more depth to the midfield. Oh, you really thought about it. You just thought about it. You didn't actually think about doing anything at all. Whatever, man. Chelsea had become the first Premier League club to make over £300 million in sales last summer, and they will have more assets to sell in the next window to help fund their further purchases. The fact that they were prepared to do business during January is a strong indication of where they stand financially. Chelsea accrued in excess of £84 million. That's what we just read before. So possibility more to come as well. Yeah, maybe they looked like they were going to do something in January, but I genuinely feel it was all PR. I'm not going to lie. It was all just a front. By moving Raheem Sterling off the books early, Chelsea believe they have made significant savings compared to seeing out his contract. Great. The sales of academy graduates Leo Castelline and Atu Ampa, both with healthy sell-on clauses included, have also provided a modest boost to the club's finances. And then lastly here of the PR, I love this one. I am told that Chelsea players are liking the human touch that Liam Sr. has added since he became the new head coach.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. But yeah, that's the PR machine, people. Anyone had a classic hit there and top 5 favorites of those PRs? No, we all hated it.
Whatever.
Fair enough. Whatever. Fuck this. Whatever.
Well, I'm sorry, my dog was
It's okay. Your dog was more entertaining than all this PR. So yeah, it is what it is. Like, this is just a lot of the shit that's coming out, people, and it's just like
Enzo made him lose his internet by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I see that. And no biggie, Ahmed. We're almost gonna wrap it up anyway, so yeah, just the PR machine churning and churning. Like, this coming out today was also like, why? What is the point of this tweet? Is there any necessity for this? Like, it's just more of that, like, I guess trying to get more people to like Liam and force them to like Liam. Like, listen, I get it. Like, I'm backing the manager. I'm hoping he does well, but let's also stop pretending that, there's a lot of fans out there that just don't want him and don't like him and refuse to even support and back the manager. It's just like, whatever, man. Whatever. It is what it is.
You will get those weird ones that like, stick with that manager and say, yeah, fuck the other manager we get. until we actually
Yeah.
maybe win 2 trophies or something.
That's where I'm at too. Like I just
Well,
win me trophies and you'll get
I'm
me
not
on
gonna
your
like say
side.
fuck this manager just because like Enzo's gone now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what people are doing, and it's just dumb, in my opinion. So there's that situation, people, and yeah, that's it. It's just more PR nonsense. And then the last topic of today, ending the show under 3 hours, which is lovely to see. It's sometimes the 3 hours mark is too much, man. It's too much. This next segment, I'm gonna make it an official segment on Casually FC. It's gonna be called the Who segment.
Huh?
Who? Yeah.
That's her.
Yeah. Huh? Who? Like, because this is usually what happens whenever I go over some of these signings. Check it out, guys.
Oh,
we
you
made
left
some
the best for
sales.
last.
We made some sales in January.
Wow.
Exclusive. Stoke City have agreed to a deal to sign Ato Ampa from Chelsea on a permanent move for a fee up to £3 million, with Chelsea including a heavy sell-on clause, according to Fabrizio Romano. Hey, man, big up Stoke City. They got a generational talent in Ato Ampa. Big up, man. Big up Ampa. I don't know who the fuck you are, what position you even play, but hey, heavy sell-on clause. Is Stoke City going to be in the Prem next season? No, right? They're not up there?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not keeping track.
Oh no, I know who this guy is, but that's because of Football Manager.
Oh, okay, there you go.
They've been in the Premier League for years.
Yeah.
Scouting on Football Manager.
I'm curious what the heavy sell-on clause is. It's probably like some 60% type shit, like Renato Vega type of thing. And then, hey, this one's a throwback. Some of you will appreciate this one. Guess who is still at Chelsea? Official Chelsea forward Dujon Richards has joined Championship side Leicester City on a loan for the remainder of the season. Dijon whispers, people.
Juan is, by the way.
Dujuan. I thought it was Dijon. I swear it was Dujon whispers. Yeah, he's still at the club. He still does things
He
at the
played
club.
2 days ago. Fuck.
Yeah, good for him. Also, big up to whoever rated us. We definitely got a raid. Oh, Footy Judge Mo, big up for the raid. Thank you so much.
Wait,
Big up, Footy Judge Mo for the raid.
you know.
Everyone coming on in, just be sure to smash up the like, subscribe if you're new here. If you're a Chelsea supporter, this is the channel for you. Ahmed, what are we thinking here? What are we doing, Ahmed?
Chill, man.
What's wrong with it?
What do you mean chill? You just came on.
Sorry. What are you saying? Sorry, bro. I didn't hear you.
Hey, what do you think, man? Dujon whispers, he's back. He's back. Yeah, he got a loan out to Leicester.
Who is he?
Exactly.
Now you see why I called this segment "Who?"
No, I'm just kidding. I know who Dujon Whispers is. It's the Jamaican fella, one of the first signings of.
Man, just look at the Jamaican flag on the tweet.
The flag
and
is
said,
right there.
"Put two and two
No,
together."
he was actually no. If you remember, he was one of the first ever signings that Thingy made for us. What's his name?
Yeah, he was
The
one
head
of our
scout.
first. Yeah.
The head scout. But listen, Leicester's is doing really bad apparently. So I'm not sure why they're sending.
Let me look at the championship table. Actually,
By
The
the way, just,
championship table.
Oh, Leicester are cooked. They just got a points deduction.
I just want to make a quick point by the way because I saw
Really?
you guys are talking about Chelsea PR. I'll be honest, man. Chelsea PR is at an all-time low because everyone knows that they're shit at PR, bro.
exactly,
So there's literally no point of it existing.
exactly. Coventry are still in first, but they're 1 point ahead. They bottled a big lead that they had. Middlesbrough,
That's because it's Lampard.
5 games in a
Can't
row.
say
Ipswich is
that
there,
too.
and Hull City are there. So we'll see. Hull City are fourth in championship. They might give us a game. I ain't gonna lie. It's a shame to say that, but they might actually give us a game. Who knows, man? But yeah,
Oh wow,
That's it,
Wrexham
guys.
actually top 6. That's actually pretty impressive.
who?
Wrexham are top 6 in the championship.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, they get
good
the
to see
playoff
them
game,
in
right?
Premier
Is that
League.
how
I
it
can't
works,
lie.
guys?
Well, yeah, if you're top 6, you're in playoffs.
Well, if they finish in that position, then yeah.
Yeah. They'd
Mm-hmm.
be like, if it's stopped right now, it'd be against Hull, Millwall, Ipswich.
Yeah, 6th to 3rd do the playoff, and then the top 2 get promoted.
Oh shit, Leicester are in 21st because
Yes,
of that
they are.
points deduction.
Yeah, they're down bad.
How many points did
Yeah.
they take off him?
6, I think.
I think it took 6 points, but
Hey,
but
yes.
in general, they've just been really bad.
What about Shrewsbury, Chris? Do you want to tell us where Shrewsbury is?
Well, they're not in the championship, I'll tell you that.
But I know, but tell us where they are in League One, Chris.
They're near the bottom, as I remember.
Barty get relegated to League 2.
Are they in relegation, or they're just escaping it just by 2 points?
It might be.
Yeah,
You'd be our informant.
League 2.
You know, I have to be. Listen, I have to.
It's
be
your
honest.
local, Chris.
Listen, I have to be honest, man. There's not really much to say about
Kinda,
Chelsea
I
right now,
guess.
but you know, there, man. After Leeds, there'll be a lot of talk. I can't wait for that.
Ahmed, do you know anything about this guy, by the way? Ampa?
Yeah, I remember his name from somewhere. I think you might have had someone that's related to him before at the club.
I remember Antwi from last season. I don't know this.
I think
guy.
Amber has played a game for us.
Yeah.
Has he really?
Don't remember when.
Was it that game where Pochettino only had like Cassidy on the bench and then a bunch of youngsters? Like that's when we had that's when we played Castledine. I think Castledine made his debut under Poch.
No, he made under Tuchel. I'm fairly certain.
Castledine?
No, he made an appearance in the Conference League.
Oh,
Last season.
oh shit! Wow. Fair enough. Legend, man. There you go. So we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean,
he played 45 minutes against Astana in the 3-1 win away from home.
wait. So is
That was the
Astana
game
was
like
the cold
minus
game,
11.
right?
Yeah. That was the
no
one where
wonder, man.
they started
We
Carney in
sent
that
them
game,
all
but
to
that was the
die.
only start of the season.
We poor academy kids.
We
man.
sent.
We said,
I remember
"Oh,
it
you want your
was the
chance?"
C team. It was the C team plus Pedro Neto.
Bro, Maresca maybe saw something way before we did, bro. Put Mendeto on a C team, bro.
No, listen, man. Let's not get our hopes up, man. You saw what Moscow was doing afterwards. So.
Oh my days,
he's a
man!
bit
This
of a
kid
weirdo.
takes it too seriously, bro.
No, listen.
It is
On
what
the
it
Bridge
is.
Nation, yeah, we will make sure we remember that bold Italian forward, man. He just everyone was glazing him up for winning a Conference League and a Club World Cup, man. Give it up, man. Send me off. Send me off for speaking the truth. I
Yeah.
spoke the truth, yeah, and they're sending me off.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. Just give me an excuse. Just give me an excuse. Yeah, I just needed an excuse. I had the extra yellow. It was either going to be you or Chris. And I was thinking about sending Chris because he didn't know where Shrewsbury was. So,
What are you on about? I didn't know where Shrewsbury was. What are you
where they were.
No,
in
he
the
means
table.
where they're on the pyramid. Or
Yeah.
whatever,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I was
mean,
going to
I
call
said
you
in
out
their
for being a fraud.
relegation because that's the last time.
Fake
Like,
Shrewsbury fan here.
I'm not even a Shrewsbury fan.
Oh man, ladies and gents, that's the show today. I mean, there's really really wasn't much to talk in regards to like Chelsea news. Like it was just a lot of rumors going around right now, PR as well. I can't even lie. This is more to just catch up on some topics and have a laugh, really, because yeah, this is what we do here. But yeah, big up to every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining us in today's show. If you're watching the Super Bowl, hopefully you enjoy the Super Bowl, and hopefully the team you're rooting for actually wins. Ahmed, who are you rooting for, bro?
Listen, we're going for Seahawks Nation, Seattle Nation. Fuck the
Seahawks.
Patriots.
Anyone
Fuck
else
the
rooting for any
Patriots.
teams on the panel?
Fuck the Patriots, man. Fuck the
I root
Patriots.
for the winner.
Nope.
That's who I root for.
This
Fuck
guy,
the
he
Patriots.
says roots for.
I want to also say quickly, Kick is not a serious website, man. Something I need to talk to you after this, Marshall. I saw they did some of the most. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe what they did. What good
Casually FC not making it to Kick.
we can't do that, bro. What that guy streamed on there was so crazy. I have
No,
to show
Kick
that
is literally like
private.
the
I'll turn that on private,
most
man.
degenerate
Hey,
of degenerate
they got a
platforms.
sponsor on F1.
There you go.
Well, did they?
See,
Wait, I forgot.
me and TM,
Good for
we
them.
agree. Fuck the Patriots, man. Fuck the Patriots still.
Hey, look, it's a close game right now. Wait, did they
It's
just score a
6-0.
touchdown?
It's 6-0 right now, bro. What are you doing?
I think they actually just scored a touchdown.
Who? What, the Patriots?
Seahawks.
No,
I
they
have to
didn't.
rewatch. But it's 6-0. It's a close game. Oh no, they just missed it. Never mind. But yeah, it's a close game right now. So yeah, you never know. One touchdown and Patriots are in there. But yeah, big up to every single one of you for watching. Be sure on your way out to smash up the like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channels if if you also haven't done so, if you're new here, if you came from Footy Judge Mo's raid, also big up Footy Judge Mo for the raid. We do appreciate that. Oh shit, I forgot to do something before I actually go to the next window. So yeah, subscribe if you are new here. If you, for fuck's sake, I'm messing up here. If you also, if you would like to help support the channel, there are memberships. There's 4 different tiers starting at 99p. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I'll say this to you guys as well on the panel. My band just released a brand new song on Friday. You can check it out in the link tree down below. All my band's info is in there in the link tree. So yeah, give that a click if you're interested in listening to the new song. Go ahead and stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to your music. So yeah, new song just came out called Snowfall. Would be really appreciative if you guys can show some love and support. Yeah, lock in for that one. Hopefully you guys, whoever your Super Bowl winners are, go ahead and win. If you have Super Bowl boxes and all that fun stuff, hopefully it goes in your way. But yeah, we're gonna raid out to Sarcasm City. I'm sure he might be doing some Super Bowl related stuff too, as well as Premier League. But yeah, at the end of the show, guys, we give big shout outs to our memberships. There's 4 different tiers, and at the proper casual and higher tier, we give out the shout outs, and that's going to be to Lanre Sadiq, A. Sullivan, EE, and Adrian. Big up to you guys. Always appreciate the support, and always appreciate the support of everyone here on the channel. So big up to you. We'll see you again probably either Tuesday or Wednesday. No, Tuesday to react to the match, obviously. And then Wednesday we'll probably have some show I haven't figured out yet. But yeah, big up to you guys. Have a wonderful night. As always, stay casual and peace.